First of all, I would like to get started with our disclaimer number one. At Alpha Mascas, we provide all the education materials and services to individuals who are interested in learning about trading and investing in the financial market. Now, while we strive to provide the highest quality possible and informative content, it is also important for you to take note that all of our material and services are not intended to be provided as an investment advice. It's not investment advice. And risk disclaimer, before deciding to trade, you should become aware that all of the risks associated with trading, and you should not invest in the money that you cannot afford to lose. In our Mascas, we are not responsible for any loss incurred as a result of your investment decision. The information provided is in our education material and services is only for education purpose only, and you should not consider this as a financial advice. In short, I'm here to teach you how to use a robot to automate your trades, and it's your responsibility to handle your own money with care. And next thing is earning disclaimer. Now, as part of the earning disclaimer, what does this mean is that every effort has been made to accurately represent this program and its potential. And there is no guarantee that you will earn any money using the technique and idea from this program. Example or testimony in this webinar, websites, and live session are not interpreted as a promise or guarantee of earnings. Earning potential are entirely dependent on the person using our product, ideas, and also techniques. Now, what you will learn throughout this 4-day session is number one, how to start to trade for a living even with zero starting capitals. Second, how to improve your trading strategy using robots and remove the emotional aspect of your tradings. And number three, how to enhance your trading skill to gain a better market insight for a better trading decision and make for a better risk management trades. Now, these are all the rules that we will set up. And of course, some of you guys have a bit of problem in listening, right? Now, you guys can actually enable for captions. I just give a try on my side. I am able to get up the caption over here, all right? Now, here are some of the rules that I will need you to follow throughout our workshop in these 4 days and also in throughout our 30 days of the trading challenge. First, make sure that you are attending our live session with a larger screen device, such as a computer, a PC, or a laptop, or even you don't know this, you can join with a tablet. Because in our class later, there will be a lot of trading charts showing you guys, and it will be much easier for you to view it on a larger screen. And we're going to do live trading as well. So hence, the best experience, please do learn it from your own computer. Now, if you need any help, feel free to take note on this number. I believe that my team may contact you guys throughout the WhatsApp and also email. Feel free to contact them directly in the email. Now, second thing is that my note is basically more on drawing basic. All right, there is no much thing for you to write. So the best way for you to take note is that you have a blank piece of A4 paper and then draw everything that I have just drawn. How to trade in terms of the strategy into the paper directly. That will be the best way to help you guys. Number three, learn with an empty cup. Now, how many of you agree that sometimes when we know too much of stuff, it makes us very hard to learn something even better? How many of you agree with this? Type it agree into the chat box. So in this workshop, I would like you guys to empty your cups and then absorb as much possible knowledge from my side. Now, by asking questions, you can learn even more, right? Ask more, you learn more. If you agree with this, type it agree. And for those who have already 1 year, 2 years, or even 3 to 5 years, all right, I saw that some of you guys are even 30 years of trading experience. I will need your help, a big collaboration from your side. Please come in to learn with an empty cup, or else it will become super damn hard for me to teach something even better to you, all right? Now, essentially, in our 4 days challenge, we will all follow the rules of A, B, and C. A, always. B, be serious. Always be curious. Always be curious by asking more questions, and stay humble, stay open-minded, stay positive. The most profitable trader that I ever met in my life is those that are very humble, open-minded, and want to learn as much thing as possible into their brands, right? Because they believe that the market keep on changing and they have to keep on learning new things as well. How to learn more and more is by sharing with other people, because people learn the most when teaching others. And essentially, right, the best way for you to learn is to share out loud with your friends, with all the people around you that would like to learn to become a trader. Regardless that right now you are a beginner or experienced trader, we all start from the same common ground. All right. So don't care about if your decision is right or wrong. There is nothing called as a silly question. There's not such thing as beginner question. It's all right. We all came through the same journey as well. And what we are agree on is whatever the things that you have observed, whatever the thing that you have seen me doing, and whatever the things that I have presented is all right. Okay. And all you need to do is just to share out loud with the student. All right. Share out loud with all the other friends that in the room. And perhaps if you have other friends who would like to learn and trade together with you, feel free to invite them to join us together. All right. Let them to learn in this 4-day challenge, so that in the end of this 4 day, right, you can have a friend, you can learn together, trade together, and the best part is you can have a friend that profit together with you as well. And yeah, if you would like to invite your friend, feel free to talk to my team in the WhatsApp, and my team will share the link to them to join. Next, I also would like to address this up front. English is not my native language, so please do bear with me that if my pronunciation and my grammar is not perfect. I can assure you what I have done is I put in a lot of effort to make sure that this workshop deliver to the top quality as much as possible, so that I can make sure that all of the content that deliver is very clear and very meaningful to you, all of you guys. Now, while my pronunciation might not be flawless, like I also believe that the content is more important, and I hope that you guys were able to understand all this, all right? Because my objective over here is to share important knowledge, insight about tradings, and also some of the ideas that benefit the real trader who would like to profit from trading. Now, if there is any things that you would like to clarify, or you don't understand what I'm saying, feel free to type into the chat box. I am okay to answer all the questions into the chat box. All right. Now, one thing that I can guarantee is that I'm going to guarantee to start my session on time. But from my past experience, all my students notice that usually I will end my session 1 hour or about 30 minutes slightly later than the planned hours. So now, since you guys are okay and you guys would like to learn more from my side as well, and of course, you ask more, I will answer more. So if you have more and more questions to ask, feel free, you can continue to meet, and I'll continue to let you learn even more. And this is what my mentor always told me. There will be plenty of time for you to sleep once you are dead. So if you think that sleep is more important than learning, here is, is in terms of learning how to trade for yourself for the rest of your life at any way, at any time, then you can ask yourself. So if you want to learn more, you can stay and continue to learn from me. Lastly, did you guys agree that quality personality is the most important element when it comes to learn and also work with a person? For me, I totally agree with this, and I can guarantee you all the rules and culture that I mentioned, I said what I mean and mean what I said. For my information, this 4-day workshop is designed for those that is beginner and intermediate trader who want to learn a better skill in the trading, so that they can earn serious money for living expenses, trade for a living. Now, what I can guarantee you, this is going to be a very practical trading challenge and also practical workshop for you to join and learn as well. Now, I won't just guide you on trading, but also at the same time, I will push you to do the trades directly, because I believe that practice makes perfect. Now, my question is that if you are serious, all right, to learn about trading, if you are serious to go all out to become a profitable trader, type in a yes into the chat box if you are serious and ready to get started with robots trading. Right, type in a yes into the chat box. Now, for those who would like to invite your friend to come in to learn together, okay, so please talk to my team in the WhatsApp and they will get the link to you. All right. Thank you so much for those that type the yes into the chat box, and let's get started with our session today. Now, first of all, before we get started with everything, you have to know that in trading, the stat is 90% of the traders are losing money. And we have to know that why they are losing money. And usually they start to lose money when they have come out with this statement. Ethan, I want to learn about trading. And I ask, why? Why you want to trade? Then they say that, no, I would like to use trading as a tool to make money for me, and then I can use it to generate passive income so that I can become financial freedom in the next 3 to 5 year time. And they start to show me this advertisement whereby, there's people showing YouTube videos or videos showing you click, and then you can withdraw the money from tradings. Meaning that trading is very simple. Profit is just at your fingertips. Just a click of buttons, you can get it done. The question is that if it is so easy to win a trade, but why we still lose? Now, we have discussed this earlier in my videos, in all my sessions, all right? It's simply an emotion issue. Now, let's review back on your trading process and what are the parts that emotion kicks in when you are doing the trading. First thing first, trading I broken down into 3 steps, all right? And these 3 steps is also how the robot operates as well. But before the robot come in, let's break it down to understand the way the emotion come in. First thing first, when you open the chart, you start to analyze, see the price up or down. Perhaps very little, your money is not at the risk, and a normal IQ person can easily follow the standard operating procedure, the SOP, step-by-step instruction to analyze the market, see that if it is up or down. Almost every single one can analyze the market at the stage 1 perfectly without having any emotion affecting it. All right, do you guys agree with this? All right, if you guys agree with this, type in a 1 into the chat box. Meaning that when you ask you to analyze, see the chart, everything, nothing at all. You can done it almost 90% correct. But second thing, when you come to do execution, let's say that you analyze the chart, you decided to make for a buy, and you see the price start to be up, down, and your emotions start to kick in. Fear will enter. You're either that afraid this trade will be losing, or you're fear to enter the trades too early, or even you are fear of missing out. FOMO. Depends on your degree of your fear, right? A lot of things related to money management, risk management, something like your stop loss, your take profit, your lot size, and also your risk reward. All this calculation that you're supposed to be done one by one, you started to forget about it, and you are simply just YOLO. Just enter first and see how. And then lastly, you successfully enter the trade. Assume you are winning, but you will be afraid to exit too early. You will be afraid that whenever the price can continue to go further or not, all right? Or should you put a break even or not, all right? Or on the downside is that if you are losing, you'll be angry that because you entered the trades too early. And you will be so confusing to know that should exit or continue, should scale in or stop. Essentially, right, your trading emotion is not because of your analysis, but the profit and the losses, the dollar amount that specifically make you emotional. And what happened next is that you start to go and Google a lot of indicators, put it into your trading chart, draw tons of lines, and you try to use as much technical analysis as possible, use fundamental analysis, use multiple time frame, get as much information into your charts so that hopefully you can increase your accuracy. But the truth is that how many of you have the same feeling? Ayo, too many lines, indicators, until I also don't know which one to use to analyze. You become so confusing. Instead of putting all these indicators and lines to help you to become more accurate, you always end up in making yourself more confused. Right? If you are facing all these problems, right, type Ayo in the chat box. So here is what I face as well. And what I will get started is that I know that quite a number of you are totally zero experience and never been trading before. Okay, now what I will teach you is starting with a super duper easy strategy that even a 7-year-old kid can understand. All right, and you will be very surprised at how much profit that you can make just from this simple strategy. But before this, right, I just want to know a quick survey, because I do not get much survey from you guys. Can I know that how many months of trading experience that you guys are having? Okay, if you have been trading more than a year, or just type in how many years, so that I can gauge how fast is the speed that I can go throughout the session later. Okay, how many months of trading experience that you have? If you have never traded before, type a 0. Okay, it's okay to type a 0, right? Just be upfront so that I won't have over expectation over you guys, right? J is 5 months, all right? Yuan is 2 years, 5 years, 6 months, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, Urban is 0, Riser is 0. Okay, I can see that quite a number of you guys are 0 to 3 months and also 1 year. And quite a majority of you guys stack between very beginners. So is it okay that, all right, we just started our session today, okay, with slightly more beginner stuff, right? We need to have an alignment on common ground whereby we start at the same place, and throughout the 4 days, we slowly build out our technology bit by bit. In the end, we will reach to here, okay? So of course, I will get some terminology, which I do expect that you guys understand. But if the terminology you guys don't understand, right, then definitely feel free to type in the chat box. Now, for those that experienced traders 1 year and above, right, certain terminology is kind of common to you already, certain jargon lah. So all this jargon, if people are asking like they don't know, especially like Daniel, -0.1, okay, just ask it, all right? Don't shy, just ask it. And I believe that we all are a community of traders. Okay, just ask it. I believe that other people, when they saw your question, they will answer it to you as well. So we help out each other to learn faster together, all right? Is it okay, all right? If it's all okay, type in the okay into the chat box. Okay, okay, thank you so much. Now, a quick one, terms that I use a lot, which is what is trending market and what is ranging market. Now, for trending market, we categorize to 2 categories. Number 1 is uptrend market, which is, this is what we call this as uptrend. A simple way to see this is use your eyes. If it's going up, means uptrend. And this is downtrend. A simple way to see this is, it's going down, is a downtrend. Now, the reason why it's uptrend and downtrend is because at this market, there is a more and more buyer. Where is the buyer? The buyer is getting higher and higher. The buyer willing to buy the stocks at even higher price, higher and higher and higher. And hence, the price will keep on getting higher. And for beginners, take note, here, when the price is getting higher and higher, you only buy. Means that on an uptrend, when you see the prices keep going up, you only do one thing. Just keep buy. When it's coming down, okay, this means downtrend. That means that the seller will need to sell the market at lower and lower and lower price. So here you only sell. Okay. Now, this is 2 things. Talk about the next thing is about ranging market, which is market up and down within a certain range. For a ranging market, that means that there is a same buyer and seller at the top and bottom. So at the bottom, there is number of buyer, and at the top, there is a seller, and at the bottom, there is a buyer. So only at here, you have chance to buy and sell together. All right. So in a time that when you do trading, right, you only buy when it's uptrend. You only sell when it's downtrend. But you can buy and sell when it is ranging. Okay, so this is the number 1 most important knowledge for beginners. How to make money in the trading. Now, the market that we are trading later, it could be different from what you guys have been trading. Is what we call this as CFD. In short, what is CFD? It's a trading system whereby you can do buy and sell directly. Okay, and you do not need to buy first in order to sell, or you don't need to sell first in order to buy. You can buy and sell independently. For me, I put it into simple words to explain this. When you buy, that means that you are betting that it will goes up. And when it goes up, you make money. When it goes down, you make losses. For sell, on the opposite, you are betting that it goes down. If it goes down, you make profit. If it goes up, you make losses. So it's a betting on upside or downside on it, as simple as that. Okay, so it's buy is M for up, sell is just bet for going down. And in CFD markets, you need to close the trade in order to realize a profit. Close means there's a button called close the trade. So when it goes up, you close it, you make profit. When it goes down for buy trade, you make losses. Same thing for sell. All right, meaning that as long as you're wrong direction, you are losing money. And from the survey, what I can realize that quite a number of you guys were interested to trade on Forex market. Some of them would like to trade on gold, stocks, and also some of the cryptocurrency market as well. So the standard way that we operate is that now when we do a session, when I ask you guys, all right, what would be the market for you guys to trade, then for whoever the first one that type into the chat box, I will take that as a case study. All right. And also, all right, if the market that have been talked already, you all right, just type in a new market for me to keep on getting a new market. All right. I will think Forex, okay, that's more specific to what exactly which Forex market. Okay, what exactly which Forex. Or you talk about US stock, also specific which US stock. Stocks can be options, can be indexes, can be specific individual stocks. Okay, now before we go today, first thing first, let me teach you guys a super duper easy strategy to talk about this one. Now, this strategy is called RSI, Relative Strength Index. And this RSI indicator, there is a one use case on it, which is to identify the market momentums. Now, the market momentum is identified if the current market is uptrend or if the current market is downtrend. Now, how to use it? Then we will be using it in the trading view. Now, before I go to trading view, right? Now, here is trading view. And trading view, just to let you guys know, you can get this link. Okay, trading view is a free software that you guys can use it to analyze the chart, which I always recommend my student to use trading view as well. And for trading view, right now, let's get started with the most basic indicator first. Later, we only slowly build up the difficulties. First thing first, we start with indicator. And over here, you type RSI. Okay, RSI. At RSI, you can find the full name of Relative Strength Index. Just click on this. And then there is a purple line that will add into the charts. Okay. Now, here is a lesson number one to all of you guys. When you get an indicator, right, don't just get it. You have to know that the pattern of it. Now, just now someone asking about time frame. Okay, I will address that in a moment. But before that, you can try to see if we zoom out from the chart to see the patterns of these indicators. What you guys can see. It is 1 hour, this is 2 hours, this is daily, and then this is 15 minutes, this is 30 minutes. Regardless what time frame that I'm switching to, you can always see that the RSI indicator is moving into a certain pattern, whereby the pattern is moving up and down, right? Okay, so the pattern is like it always moving up and down within a certain range. Up, down, up, down, up, down within a certain range. And in terms of time frame, for now, we just take 1 hour as a benchmark. Why? Because on the top side, you got daily. On the bottom side, you got 1 minute. And 1 hour is just somewhat nice in between. So we take in between first. Later, we'll talk more about time frame. And from this RSI indicator, right, since it is having a behavior up and down, okay? And we narrow down to specific the price movement right now. We can also see a certain behavior that's quite clear, whereby the price is up and down within a certain range. And when the RSI reach to the peak, okay, which is somewhere here, when reach to the peak, the price also almost reach to the peak. When it reach to another peak, it reached to here as well. Here and here. Okay, here and here and here to here. Okay. Now, right now we go in deeper to specifically know that how to use this to trade. Okay, so let's take an extreme scenario first. In this event whereby this RSI, we can see that it always bounces off between a range of 70 to 30. And what does this mean is that the price have dropped all the way to the lowest 30% already. Could it go to zero? Having a chance, but very, very rare. Okay, so there is a chance that it goes lower, but very, very rare. And it go to 70 already, meaning that the price had go all the way up by 70% already in the past 14 candlestick. And what you guys can do is that you guys can basically bet on the reversal of the market. So for example, what you guys can do is that you can bet on two parts. Now, here we see there is a price movement coming down, right? Over here, you can bet on, we call it as A, and then we can call it as B. Okay, A at the left hand side, B at the right hand side. What does this mean is that A is a buy entry. When it comes down, you make a buy because you bet that it will goes up. And you make a buy because of it has crossed down below 30. Okay, it has crossed down below 30, so you make a bet on buy. And for B is another type of strategy. Is you bet that it goes up already, then you make a buy. Now questions. In terms of buying, right? Which one that you think will be the best for you guys? A or B, right? Type into the chat box. A is buy when it cross down. B is buy when it cross up. If you don't know, type a C. Okay, if you don't know, type a C. And I mean, if you don't know, just make a guess also lah. Alright. Now, the answer is like this. This A and B, there is a specific answer for specific traders. Okay. Now, right now, of course, you can say it's B because B obviously have a much lower entry. Okay. And if put it into this non so extreme scenario, which is this one. Okay, this candlestick. Now, at this candlestick, A and B is just at side by side, whereby if you are a trader of A, you'll be entering here. And if you are a trader of B, you'll be entering here. In comparison, which one have a better entry? Of course, is A. Because A just crossed down, you immediately make a buy. So you buy it here. At the most bottom of the market. If you are B, B where you enter at here. After it have already coming up, only you enter to the chart. Okay. So A and B, what are the differences and what is the pro and cons? So if you are a trader that is aggressive, okay, we call this as an information risk. And B as an opportunity risk. What does this mean? Now, how many of you guys have an experience whereby when you open the trade, okay, when you have opened the trade, immediately when you make a buy, when you buy, price up a bit, then immediately comes down already, right? If you have faced this problem before, type a 1 into a chat box. Okay, and there will be a case whereby when you enter the trade, okay, you make a buy. Okay, when you make a buy, it don't care you, it just continue goes even lower and lower and lower, right? Type a 2 in the chat box. Now, this is whereby the information risk and opportunity risk come from. Information risk is this one. Okay, this is your risk. You don't know that if it really will rebound or not. Okay, but for those that type in number 2, I will say that if we open up your trading history and we scroll all the way back, there are a lot of chance that if you follow A to enter the trade, right, there will be a lot of opportunity that you are able to enter at a super perfect entry. Your benefit is that your entry is good. Okay, that means that your drawdown will be very, very low. But also at the same time, okay, also at the same time, because the entry is kind of hard to enter, like it just down and out already. So your entry will be lesser as well. Less threat, but then almost every time you enter, you can enter at super sharp. But the downside is that when you enter, the price can continue to go further down. It can continue against you, which if you don't know how to stop loss, your drawdown will getting higher and higher. If you are the type of problem whereby you have phase one, right? Your problem phase is number one, which is opportunity risk. What does this mean? You buy after the market has pulled back. Of course, the market has already up a certain distance. Hence, there will be a high chance that after up for a certain distance, you will continue to pull back down. Okay? That is mean that you got to balance in between both of these, A and B. Okay, what is drawdown? Drawdown means your floating losses or the draw losses that I like SP answer, right? You mean you buy already, but it's in the losses. You not yet close, but it's like floating coming down, right? It's keep on losing money. Now, putting back here, right? Both A and B got their own risk. Most of the traders out there, right, will teach about this thing called confirmation. When you do tradings, you have to find for confirmation for the entry, right? You have to look for moving average cross, this and that indicator and whatsoever. You have to wait for market to go up already, like this, coming down, waiting to come back up already, a certain distance already, only you can enter for buy. This is what you guys call it as confirmation, right? After a certain pullback of the price. But then did you know that there is a risk associated with the confirmation? Okay, the risk is that market has been up enough, then it will continue to go down further. So when you buy, immediately when you buy, it will down already. Hence, you cannot wait too much. You need to be knowing halfway in between. Okay, which later I will talk more about this. So in short, right, now for those that is very, very beginners, okay, I will just say that if you are super starting point, take B as your entry first, right? Take B as your entry first, because B always a better start, and it gives you at least that kind of confidence or that kind of comfortable levels, or you enter the trend, at least the market up to a certain level, it may have a chance to continue up further, may have a chance. Now, in terms of entry, you know already, but in trading, you cannot just know about entry. You need to know about the exit part as well. So in terms of entry, you can either entry immediately when the RSI cross below 30, or when it cross up 30. Okay, so A is left hand side, B is the right side. Cross down and cross up. Now, I'll talk about exit, right? Then exit is where? It's at the opposite side. So on the opposite side, it's going to be here. Then we put in the line first. Now, in terms of exit, where would you choose to exit? This is exit number 1, and this is exit number 2. All right, type in 1 or 2. All right, type in 1 or 2. Okay. Kind of interesting that every single time when I do a workshop, have a different answer. Okay. In short, for beginners trader, just write down the answer. Beginners, write in 1. And I explain that the pro and cons of 1 and 2. Always when you learn any strategy, don't simply take what I said. Okay? You have to know the why behind the scenes. Correct? That's what we have been teaching as well. We have been, when you know a certain knowledge, right, you also have to know the back end result, why we need to do it in this way. Now, when you exit at 1, okay, you may not exit at the best part, whereby at 2 is even higher. But in short, the difference is just very minimum. The reason you exit at 1, right, is you take whatever the profit come into your pocket first. Save into pocket. Why you need to take fast first? You have to know that in the world, you are not the only traders, correct? And if you want to exit here already, what will there be other people in the world will think? They will smash the market down, correct? If you want to exit your buy, then there will be people that want to sell as well. And we don't know that at this price, at this moment, will there be any big player come in or not. If they come in, they can be like this. Let's say they make a sell here, somewhere here. It comes to here. You don't know that it should be exit here or exit here. But what I always say is that if there is a chance, you exit first. Okay, you exit first. And then when you have pullback, there's nothing to you already. Okay, you take a portion of profit to your pocket. But for Neo Tan, he said that if he's choosing number 2, there will be a chance that you can ride a higher trend, which is correct. For example, like this one. Okay, in this extreme scenario on a sell case, if you sell here and it indeed come down, and I ask you to exit here, but number 2 type exit here, that means that one is losing in a way that they earn lesser already, right? This is the much that it can earn. Number 2, it can earn even further than number 1. But the downside of number 2 is that you do know that how aggressive the opponent or how aggressive is the another side will come in. It may be when you want to exit, right, suddenly come down already. You're supposed able to exit here. But when you're number 2, you exit, it suddenly drop down, even down, and drop a lot more further. So in a way that same thing, 1 and 2 got their own pros and cons. 1, you may exit fast. Okay, when you exit fast, usually your win rate will be higher. Okay, usually your win rate will be higher. And then your profit usually is more consistent. And in terms of your profit is lower but consistent. Okay. And if it's number 2, usually your win rate is slightly lower because you are keep wait. Alright. You keep wait the market to get even higher wait. Suddenly the market shut down, go back to 0 again. Hence, your win rate likely to be lower. But then the good side is that your profit can be higher because once you successfully catch a big trend, right, it can really go very, very far. Okay, just wait for big reversal, only you close it. Okay, but the profit will not be very consistent in a way that your portfolio is going to be something like this. Like no win, no lose, no win, no lose, then a big win, a jump. Then no win, lose, no win, lose, then big jump. This will be a portfolio of if you are number 2 type. Now, if you are the number 1 type, the one that you want to see something like consistently up, scaling when your account is bigger, right? So that you will be potentially have an exponential growth. Now, if you want to have this kind of potential growth, then it's number 1. Then that's why I suggest for beginner is always start to learn from here. Okay. And throughout the process, then you will start to know that actually you should look into the candlestick movement as well, which later we'll talk about this about price actions. When you look at the price movement in the candlestick, what you can start to see is that actually exactly at this point will not be so good. There will be better place to exit, which is slightly higher. To how high, to how was the price movement, later we have a trading simulation to let you experience this directly in the real life data. But for now, just take note. Okay, in summary, how to enter the trades. Number 1, enter after there's a pullback, B, and then exit as soon as they come to here. So here I will teach slightly more advanced stuff. Slightly more advanced stuff. Now when you buy a share or when you buy a stock or anything okay, let's say you buy with $1. How you do previously is that just go there and click $1 and click buy law, right? But right now you can do a split bill, meaning that instead of $1 you can split it to be 0.5 plus 0.5, meaning that you buy 2 times of 0.5 points and 0.5 of the share price, okay, or the stock forex market, or we call it a lot size. Okay, lot size, you buy 0.5 and 0.5, 2 times. And the reason of you doing this is because when it goes up to here, you close one of the 0.5 first. And then when it comes down to here already, number 2, then you close the second 0.5. This action is what we call this as partial close. So what does partial close mean? You close bit by bit, meaning that on your hand, you don't just enter 1 trade, you enter at least 2 to 3 trades. And then when there's an exit opportunity, when you go up, close 1 by 1. And that is successfully lead to saying that when you are lost, cut loss fast. When you are profit, let it continue to run. Okay. Now this is more on the RSI part, but also need to know that the pro and cons of this strategy. The pro of this strategy is that when you use in the market something like gold, okay, you can see that in the gold market it works pretty perfectly. When you go to the top it comes down. When you go to the bottom it goes up. Bottom it goes up. Top come down. Not yet. That this is bottom goes up. Bottom goes up. Alright, you can see that when it reached there, it almost perfect. Correct? But the problem is that actually this part can enter the trade, right? This part is actually somewhat a good entry as well, but you are unable to enter the trade over here. Why? What is the cause for this? 70-30, just like I said. You buy when it cross out, and you sell when it cross out. Okay, so this is next advanced stuff. If you want your trade to be more profitable, right now, you should not follow exactly 70-30. You should be more flexible. What does it mean by flexible? Now, 70-30 is just a level, it's just a benchmark draw for you. But you still have to reference back to the current market that you trade, reference back to the time frame that you trade, and see in the past where is the price, where is the RSI bounce up and down. Is it 70-30? From here, you can see that it's not really 70-30, right? It's bounced up and down between here. Okay, at 63. Okay, sorry, adjust this. It's like you see in the past, it's bounced around here. So that means that around here, you can start to enter for sell already. But if it's coming down, where it can go? For coming down, I think it's quite standard. 30 is quite good. Hence, your entry, right? Just specifically for today and specifically for gold market in H1 time frame, the buy entry should be based on when it cross up, then cross up 30, and for sell when it cross down 65. And this step is called this as adjustment, or we call it optimization. Okay. Now, just know this thing first, right? Later I'll come back even more. The next problem that we see over here is that if we encounter the market that is super trending, for example, we take Bitcoin as example, right? If you don't know about Bitcoin, you see, when the market is this kind of extremely aggressive, for example, you see, when it goes up, it never stops, it just keeps all the way up one. For this type of market, you see the RSI have never came down. Hence, you want to sell here, die low. Regardless how you sell, you keep on dying. Correct? Even though it have crossed down, let's say here it crossed down, right? You want to sell here, it still keep on getting higher and higher. So it's not saying that RSI will be perfect strategy, but different market will have different needs. For this kind of extreme movement market one, for example, like stocks, indexes, okay, anything related to stock and indexes and also related to cryptocurrency, RSI will not so suitable. And hence there is another indicator that's suitable for this, which is MA, moving average. We will take moving average simple as an example first. So I click 2 times into the chart. Now, over here, I will edit a little bit, use the common moving average, which is 10. I changed it to red color. And then the next one, I change it to 20. Now, for this part, what you guys can see is that this is a moving average. And what it tries to do is that it tries to help to catch the trend of the market. Now, how to use it? Put it at a small, simple beginner knowledge. As long as the red color cross up, it is good buy opportunity. when it cross down, is a good sell opportunity. For example, here it means cross up to buy, and then here cross down to sell. But this is beginner. We add on a little bit further. By doing this, right, it is good that you can make money. Like for example, here you can make a buy, here you can make a buy as well. But then here, question mark. Correct? You can't make any profit from here. Here, also another question mark. You can't make any profit from here. So we go in to be more specific first. We don't use cryptocurrency, right? It's kind of spoiled market. Of course, cryptocurrency will be better setting if using others. I'm using USD JPY first, right? USD JPY market. Now, for this part, right, you can see that it's working quite well, whereby when it cross up, you buy all the way up, even right now. It cross down, you sell all the way down, even right now. Cross up, buy all the way up. But what you guys can realize is that when you cross up, here, we zoom in, the candlestick that exactly has been crossed out is at here. Okay, after it has successfully crossed up, is at this candlestick. Now, my question is that there are three ways of entering into the market. Number one is enter immediately after it has crossed up. Meaning that when the red color has crossed up, you buy immediately. Second, you don't care anything. As long as the price goes above, meaning that could be somewhere here. As long as the price goes above moving average, you instantaneously enter the trade. Number three, you wait until the next candlestick is confirmed to be up already, then you only enter the trade here, which is called this as number three. Okay, and number four. Okay, before we go to there, right? There is one more type, which is enter when the price is very, very far away from moving average, which is here, number four. Okay, even when it's below, you don't care. You just enter. I don't care. How about that? You just enter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one would you think that is the best entry method for you yourself? Number one is as soon as you confirm, buy. Number two, doesn't care confirm or not. Enter immediately when candlestick itself above. Number three, confirmation. Play safe, wait it recover first, then only you enter. And number four, doesn't care anything. Even still below, I already enter the trade. Okay, Mabel is 2, Yo is 2, J is 1, 3, 3, 3, 3. I can see that quite a number of you guys are 3. Yep. Beginner take 1. Beginner I take 1. Number 4, how far below? Number 4 is by intuition 1. Okay. How far below later we will talk. Okay, must touch the candlestick line. 3 must or does not depends. Alright, but there is like adjustment on it. Okay. The answer that I will give for this part, right? For beginners, you take number 1. Okay, this is for beginners. And you have to know every single strategy have pros and cons one, right? Because I believe that you know there is no holy grail in the trading. It's all about risk management and what type of strategy that fit into your personality. And there is pros and cons of each entry. Number one, what is the con of this? You may enter late already. Because when you enter the trades, the con side is as soon as you buy, it may come down. Okay? But the best part is that the pro of this is that you enter when it's confirmed to be up. And if it's truly an uptrend possibility market, it will continue to go up. For number 2 type, you are kind of aggressive. But then the pro of you, or number 2, is that you may enter at when the market down, just like seeing that it has just crossed up, you may enter at very, very bottom of the market before it goes up. Alright, there is a huge profit potential for you. The con side is that because the market is not yet confirmed, you will end up the situation whereby the candlestick like up, down, up again, up again and down again, up again and down again. The candlestick keep on moving around the moving average. And if there's a stop loss around you, just keep in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. You will be a lot of troubles there. If you don't know how to handle, you'll be in trouble. Now, for those that type in number 3, the pro side is that, you know, on notebook is always perfect, telling you that the price candlestick like this, up, 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 and then there's a pullback, touches or no touches doesn't matter, and then it will come back up. The benefit is that you already confirm it is going up. You also confirm that it has pulled back to here, and then you only enter a trade whereby you are riding on the trend. And on the uptrend, remember the earliest picture that we shared, uptrend is like this, ma. You are riding at here, which is a very, very good entry. You may enter a very good entry. But those that type number 3, did you face this con as well? Which is as soon as you enter the trade, okay, as soon as you enter the trade, the market, you enter here, market down, boom, down further. Then you cut loss. After you cut loss, then you start to see, hey, the market started to go up. True or not? Okay. If it's true, right, type a yes into the chat box. I draw again. Is you see the price goes up, and then it come down, touches already. Then you enter for buy. And as soon as it touches, it come down even further. And then it hit your stop loss. Now, what is stop loss? Your exit point. Okay, after you exit it down a little bit, then you start to go back already. Now, this is the con as well. Okay, selalu kena. Okay, so this part that's come when number 4 comes in. Number 4, the con of 3 is actually the pro of number 4. Whereby I already entered below moving average. How far that it can against me? Okay, how far below it depends on the market, which I will talk about another indicator. But in a way, right, if there's a moving average, all right, and you know the market is uptrend, it's just waiting it to go up. If it can, I hope that I will see it down to here. When it down to here, I will only buy from here. Okay, and then when all people stop loss already, I only enter the trade later. Okay, this is the pro side. Okay, I will enter at most bottom using moving average, which is not when it cross up. When it cross is a few more steps later. When it cross up, 1 already enter, 2 already enter, 3 already enter, but it come down. 1, 2, 3 hit stop loss already, and only I will enter. But the con side for this is that this will require a lot of experience, and it's market dependent one. It's not so SOV based, whereby everyone, as long as like 1% distance from moving average, you can enter the trade. No, different market, different time frame, at different economy, especially right now post-COVID time, every single time will have a different number to use, and the only way to know is visually see the chart, and then you know the numbers. All right, calculate from there. Hence, 1, 2, 3, 4 all have a own way of doing it. So if you guys want, you guys can take a screenshot of this drawing or take a photo. Because by doing all this, right, I let you guys be clear that the way they enter the trade, there's a pro and cons. Okay, do we use MD4 or TradingView to trade? Now, I will say that use TradingView to analyze, to see the chart. Later we trade in MD4. Okay, so over here, let's just summarize everything. For beginner, don't care so much first. You learn the basic, how to enter the trade as soon as the candlestick goes above. And when you trade more and more, right, you will start to realize there is a certain or few of these patterns, and then you start to adjust yourself how to enter even better. The reason why number 4 will be coming in is because when the market is very ranging, for example, like gold market just now, or in 1 hour, right? You see, there is a case that when you make a buy trade here, when you buy, it come down. When you make a sell, it pull back up already. It keep on up and down, keep on adjusting, affect your trades. And what you can do is that, you know, when it goes a lot up, right? When you buy, when it goes a lot higher, exit first. Okay, for example, I take this chart because it looks beautiful. Okay, just now we can make a trade. Beginners, you enter here, you buy here. Now, the way that you exit the trade, right, is as simple as you can wait until the moving average cross down. Okay, for example, here you make a buy, right? Okay, you make a buy. Now, when you make a buy trade here, where would you exit? You can exit when they have crossed down, which is here, right? Call it as A. You can also exit as soon as it reach to here, call it as B. Or you may exit at as soon as the candlestick goes very, very high or very, very far from moving average. This is C. We do the last test, A, B, or C into the chat box. Which one that you think will be the best exit that using moving average to enter the trade? A, B, or C? Type in the chat box. If you don't know, type a D. Okay, if you don't know, type a D. Okay, Ding is D, Cho is D. Okay, so you can see that there are quite of A, B, and C, A, B, C, A, B, C there. Now the answer for here is sim. As soon as you see the price very, very far from there already, and there is no chance that this market is continuing to be uptrend. Tomorrow we talk about how to read the trend without need to look at the candlestick chart. But today you just know the basic first. As soon as you see the price very, very far from here, okay, visually you can see that there is a big gap from price to moving average already. Then you may choose to exit. Okay, close first. Close your buy first. Now, the next thing that I would like to teach you guys is about optimizations. What does optimization mean? For example, let's say that the current market that you are trading right now is this USD JPY. Of course, the chart right now, it can still show the trend but then is it very perfect? Not really. Okay, for example, you can see this up and down. It's like this gives us the feel. Were you crossing down or not? Were you crossing down or not? Yeah, no. Okay, just let it go. All right. And this kind of market also, let me give you, would it be better that if you can make the line even more straight? Okay, more straight line. How to do it is that we slightly adjust on the value. In moving average, right, you can see that there is a one value, which is the length. Now, what does this 10 mean? 10 means what is the average price of the last 10 candlestick. If you are in a daily time frame, that means that what is the average price of the last 10 candlestick? Like this one, the red color. The average price of the last 10 candlestick is from here to here. Okay, this 10 candlestick, the average is here. Hence, it will mark here for you. And the blue line is the same now for the last 20 candlestick. And of course, it's not always 10 and 20 because the people are changing and hence the setting need to change as well. So what you guys can do is that just simply increase the number bit by bit. For example, you see increase to 21, 22, 23. Look at the blue line. What are the changes on it? Can you start to see that it started to be more straightened, correct? And let's just change to 30. Okay, and the red line I changed to 20. And by doing this, right, can you see that my trend is actually more smooth? Like this uptrend tell me to be uptrend all the way up to the peak and then close it here. Okay, the worst case we close it here but of course we have a lot of opportunity to close halfway in between already. And when you close it here, it continues down all the way and we close it at here. Just nice that when the market reverse. Here, same thing as well. It up, just like that when market reverse, it exit here, down, exit here. And you see it exit, it entry here, and still going up. It remove a lot of uncertainty in the market. It makes us the trading more clear. Hence, this is also a lesson to you guys. The technique that I'm using here is called optimization, whereby in different market, right, there will be their own specific settings that is best fit for it. And what you will need to do is just to adjust it bit by bit until you can see a full picture that most clear to you. Right? Like right now, it's very, very clear. Same thing to RSI. You can make adjustment as well. For an example, Okay, here you can do, you see, in the past, we take 1 hour. Okay, in the past, you can see, wow, this RSI is so top at the market and so bottom, right? It goes all the way to 70, 75, 78, and then only come down. Here goes down all the way to 722. Supposed to be 70, 30 ma. Here's what you will be doing is that you will only enter the trade when it reach to 78. Now, in the real life, what you can do to make this even better is that, you see, if I take these settings, RSI only have one value, which is RSI length. Same thing, you just make adjustment. Increase this value, see what happened to this. Okay, you see the top and bottom only. Okay, if I adjust to 20, can you see that? What is the thing that's happening right now? And I adjust to 25. Okay, you see the top and bottom, and I adjust to 30. In a way, right, what I'm doing is that I am compressing the RSI toward the center. And this will be very, very helpful, especially for the market that's extremely volatile or extremely big movement, like sudden up or sudden down. And by doing this kind of adjustment, right, you can make the RSI shrink into the center and it make your entry even better. Alright, so you just make your adjustment accordingly. Okay, now before I continue, right, I think that I quite of a lot of things already. I just want to make sure that is there anything that you guys would like to clarify? Okay, if there's something that you guys would like to clarify, you can ask a question, or if it's all clear, can type a clear into the chat box. Okay, you can type a clear into the chat box. If you have any question that you guys would like to ask, you can ask it right now. Okay. The next thing that I would like to address before we go forward is about multi-time frame analysis. Okay. Now, how many of you have faced this problem before? Like, when you do analysis, regardless that you're using RSI, MA, or whatever it is, you found that daily time frame tell you to be downtrend, H1 tell you to be uptrend, 15-minute tell you to be ranging, and in the end, you end up confuse yourself. You hope to use multi-time frame to be more accurate, but end up make yourself more confusing. Okay, now to solve this problem, or if you don't know this, for beginners paper, we test you guys first. Now for this part, okay, is it an uptrend or downtrend first? Okay, there are question. You guys copy the question into Notepad first. Later we'll come back to you. Okay, uptrend or downtrend, type in the chat box. Okay, especially for beginner, this is a test for you guys. Okay, everyone agree that this is uptrend. Okay, this is USD JPY daily time frame. So in daily, everyone agree that it's uptrend. Come, everyone give a guess. What is the trend right now? Up, down, or ranging? Just make your own decision. Up, down, or ranging? Ranging, Everyone agree it's ranging, Now, this one is 15-minute time frame. Up, down, or ranging? Up, down, or ranging? Ranging, Everyone agree, Now, next one. This is 1-minute time frame. Up, down, or ranging? Up, down, or ranging? Okay. Downtrend, just leave. Okay. Then we do a conclusion table. In daily, just now we see that it is uptrend. In the H1 time frame, we see that it is ranging. 15-minute, it is ranging. 1 minute is downtrend. So the conclusion of the market, it is up, down, or ranging. Or you're confused already. If you're confused, type in haha in the chat box. Right? If you're confused, type in haha in the chat box. And what you do later? You go to find a person called as Eason. Eason, uptrend, downtrend, or ranging? Should I buy or should I sell? I tell you lah, alright, this is the most popular question that I ever faced in my entire trading journey. Okay, for sure, every people ask, Eason, How did you know that which time frame to use? What time frame that you think will be the best for this and that indicator? Should I buy or should I sell? Okay. Then people will say that depends on the time frame that you use. Okay, so I learned from A, tell me to use daily time frame. B, tell me to use H1. C, tell me to use 15 minutes. And Ethan tell me to use 1 minute. Then which one to use? You always end up to confuse yourself, right? Now I can tell you 100% of time, this is going to be a journey that you have to go through in order for you to be profitable trader. This is your first step. Okay, this is your first step. Essentially, right, you need to know how to combine all of the markets together. And I put it into always this question, right? What is the best time frame to trade? If you ask me this, I will tell you all time frame is the best. Because for me, all time frame is the best to explain all market conditions. Now put it into a simple diagram. Okay. Now look into this small square box on it. Okay, this is a GBP USD small square box. Now this is uptrend, downtrend, or ranging. Okay, this is uptrend, downtrend, or ranging. This small square box. Agree? Galax Joe said it's down. Down, everyone agree. Good. Then moving forward. Now, same square box. Up, down, or ranging. Same in GBP USD, but we change to H4. Still down, right? And then this one, in 1 hour already, up, down, or ranging. Still down. What is happening? Now, in case you guys still cannot see this, okay, what I will do is that now we go to the chart. For example, we take Euro USD example. In Euro USD, we mark a certain region. Okay, this is daily time frame. And in daily time frame, I mark this area from this time to this time. Okay, and basically how the market move is, it is like this. It is first going up, then come down. As simple as that. Go up and then come down. This is 4 hour. Is it still the same trend? Go up, then come down. Yes, right. And then we go to 1 hour. Is it still the same thing? It goes all the way up and then come down. This is 4 hour. Go up, come down. This is 1 hour. Goes up, come down. This is 50 minutes. Go up, come down. My question is that, can you see that it's all the same? Up, down. The price movement, everything, is it the same? In 5 minutes also, it's just up to the peak, then come down. Can you guys see this or not? Okay, if you guys can see, the price movement is all the same. Regardless of the time frame, it's all the same. I can type a same in the chat box. Okay, even I use into different market, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, is still the same. What does this mean? This means that, did you guys agree? If in the daily, right, the price has been moved up by 1%, does that mean that all the other time frame will be moved up by 1% or not? Yes or no? If in Euro USD, daily time frame move up by 1%, does all other time frame will follow to be 1% going up or not? Right, type of the yes if you can see this. Essentially, right, under the same market, when one time frame up, all time frame will goes up. Correct? And that is also means that the analysis conclusion should be all the same. Correct or not? Because all the time frame is the same market. You should end up to come to the same conclusion. If come to a conclusion that have a conflict, that means the market is not clear. Don't trade. Okay, as simple as that. If all the market come to alignment that all should buy, then should buy together. Now, there will be a better way to analyze this, which I will come to here in a moment. But for those that still cannot see this, okay, I will use MT4 to demonstrate to you guys. Like for example, we take a small area, which is, I will take daily. Okay, we take this area, okay, just sudden down and then goes up. Okay, this kind of price movement, sudden down and goes up. This is 4 hour. Okay, sudden down and goes up. This is 1 hour. Still the same movement, right? This is 30 minute, 15 minute, 5 minute, 1 minute. Okay, 5 minute. You can see that it's like sudden down and goes back up. In 50 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour, 4 hour, and daily. Okay, daily can't see anything, but 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minute, 50 minute, and 5 minute. Can you guys see this? All right. Now, if this is very aha moment for you guys, type an aha into the chat box. Okay. If one day up by 1%, should it be 1 hour up by 1 over 24%? Now, that is the point. All right. That is the point that I want you guys to take notes. The things that I am labeling right now is not about a day or what. I am measuring not in terms of candlesticks. I am measuring in terms of the start and the end period. Essentially, right, for you guys to analyze the trend, it's not about, oh, this candlestick up or down. It's not about analyzing candlestick pattern. This is the biggest trap in trading. When you study about candlestick pattern, you know the effect is always make yourself not consistent. Correct or not? Right? If you look into candlestick, oh, right now this candlestick pattern it goes up. But if you scroll on this, it is a downtrend. And then when you scroll this further, it becomes ranging. And then even if you scroll further, you don't know already. So the idea here is that you need to mark a certain region. The easiest way is use the button below. This is 1 year. Okay, how we analyze, and you have seen this from CNN, BCC, right? Okay, so from the last year, July until now. Okay, last year, July until now. The trend of Euro USD is from down and going up. And for the last 6 months, right, for the last 6 months, we can see that the trend of Euro USD is stabilized, ranging within a certain price range. But for the last 1 month, Euro USD has been growing stronger and it's become uptrend because of last 1 month period. And for the last 5 day wise, it is like still ranging up and down. Okay, hence the trend is not about candlestick about how to look at it or about what time frame. Essentially, right, it's all about what is the period that you choose. Okay, now you can say, oh, the market has been uptrend from what date to what date. The market has been uptrend since June, 1st of June 2023 until the top 22nd of June. And right now, the market is in a downtrend from 22nd of June all the way to right now. Okay, and there is a chance that it might continue to go down as well because the downtrends haven't been breakthrough. From there, only you can justify. And also to answer some of the question, how did you know that what time frame to use? I give you guys one more aha moment. This is 1 hour. Okay, and we don't look at the candlestick first. I delete this. I would like you guys to focus on the RSI movement. This is RSI in 1 hour. And this is the peak and this is the bottom. Okay? This is the peak in 1 hour and this is the bottom in 1 hour at here. Okay, I mark a line. Here and also here. It is 1 hour. And I turn the time frame from 1 hour to 30 minutes. Is it still the peak? Is it still the bottom? Is this RSI at the peak? Is it RSI at the bottom? Yes, it is. And if you turn it to 15 minutes, is it still at the top? Is it still at the bottom? Yes, it is. But the only thing that makes it different is that the candlestick count become more. Because in 1 hour, 1 day only have 24 candlestick, right? But in 50 minutes, 1 day have how many candlestick? Times 4, right? In 30 minutes, it have 48 candlestick. The number of candlestick become more on it. It just zoom out, zoom in, and zoom out on it, right? That kind of effect. And in terms of calculations, of course, it just become more and more accurate. You calculate on every hour, or you calculate on every 50 minutes or every 30 minutes. It's a calculation issue. But essentially, right, you can see that the effect, the distance of RSI is still the same. Just that the behavior, the looks different on it. And one more thing that I want to add even further is that now, if I add in indicator like moving average, you say moving average is different, ma. How about like this? I put in 3 moving average. And you will start to see one thing. Let's say that I put in a moving average of 50, 100, and then 200. Alright, quite common, right? 50, 100, and 200. I change this to become purple color line. Okay, now what I will be doing is that this is a moving average of 100. Okay, you can see that this is moving average of 100. And what I'm going to do is that I will take a pen. This is 30-minute time frame. I will draw a line. So I will draw from here. And I just follow exactly. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is moving average line at 30-minute time frame. And in a way that when you use this time frame, right, you see this is SMA of 100 in 30-minute time frame. We go to 1 hour, it becomes like this. It said Eason, you see where it got the same. But if I change it to 15 minutes, you see 100% the match. Again, SMA, right, moving average of 100 in 30-minute time frame is actually the same line as moving average of 50 in 1 hour time frame. And if we go down to 15-minute time frame, this line itself, right, this line itself is same as, you guys can see this, just nice that it is the same moving average for 200 in 15-minute time frame. So to answer one of the question earlier, okay, now you'll be asking that would it be need to change the settings on different market, different time frame? Different market, yes, needed. But then for different time frame, need or not is yes and no. Yes, in a way that if you want to be consistent all the time frame, then definitely you need to change that. No, in a way that if you fix to trend in, let's say 1 hour time frame, then pretty much that you can just adjust the indicator that just looks like it just align in all the time frame. And that's the message that I want to bring out to you guys. It's not about the indicator, the setting, the strategy, but it's about the right fit of the market, right? The way to analyze the market. Okay. Now there are a lot of things that I have been covered here, but I believe that kind of a lot of you guys could have the problem thinking in your mind right now. All right. So the question that you might thinking right now is, isn't in the end, right? Which one is the most profitable strategy? Can you just tell me one and I just do it? How many of you have this question in your mind right now? Right? Type in the me into the chat box. To be honest, all right, just to be honest. After you learn about two way of trading, RSI, moving average, all these indicators setting here and there, perhaps I think that you start to think about this. And I can tell you that if you are thinking about this in this way already, then you are not going to be consistent in trading. Why? Actually, why we need to learn all these multiple angles of viewing the market, why we need to have multiple strategy, in also a way that why we need to have multiple robots to do the trade for us. Why can't that I just apply one strategy, one indicator that fit everything at all, and then I can profit forever? why I need to learn so much? Now put it in the way that, as a chef, okay, right now your strategy is to cook a very nice fried rice. Can you use the same strategy to cook the fried rice for the kids that will prefer to have more heavy taste, more salty food? Or you use the same strategy cook for elderly that prefer to have less salty food? Can you use the same strategy or not? Yes or no? Right? Type a no if you can understand what I'm saying. Of course, you can't fix a same strategy to serve different type of people. Same thing to the trading. Now, in trading, I teach you two things. Okay? You will need to have different strategy to fit to different type of market situation. Put it into a very close case study. Can you use the same business model when you do business before and after COVID period and also during the COVID period? Of course, also no, right? When the market condition change, we also need to change. And I simplified into two things on it. In market, there are only two ways of doing trading: mean reversal and trend following. I guess that this table will be the best for you guys to take a photo or take a screenshot. Essentially, right, I categorize market into mean reversal and trend following type. A mean reverse type of market is whereby the market is like up, down, up, down, up, down. And the way to enter the trade, put into simple words, is because it's up, down, right? So the main focus is to buy low and sell high. Because you can have buy low when RSI is around 30, that's what we mentioned, around 30, and sell high when it's at the top of the market. Goes for trend following. This one is slightly different games, whereby the market could be like uptrend and keep on getting up. You can't wait for low already. This is the real low, so you have to wait to make sure that you can buy and wait it goes higher, and sell when it goes even lower. Okay, so the idea here is that when the red color cross above the blue color, you make a buy. Cross up, buy, and then cross down, you make a sell. That is the way to enter the trades. Okay, the mean one. Of course, RSI can be used in both ways as well, by slightly adjusting. Okay, like the Yo Wei Li said that McDonald's and KFC use the same strategy but can still successful. It's because they know on adjustment based on the same strategy, based on the same recipe, slight adjustment. For example, if you use RSI to trade, right, you may buy at 30 when it's ranging, but become an uptrend, don't wait at 30 50 they already can enter, right? As long as it cross up above 50, enter. If you see that it's clear up. If you see the market is clear down like this, okay, a downtrend market. When you see a downtrend market like this, what you guys can do is, as long as it has crossed below 50, enter sell immediately. No need to wait, because the market may go even lower and lower. For moving average, slightly change it is that when the market is mean reversal, meaning that it's more on ranging, right? So the line will be like this, right? This is on moving average. When the price is very, very far from there, you can make a sell and it may come down. And when it's very, very far from moving average again, you can make a buy. So it can end up to be something like this. Put it into the chart, it will look something like this. Oh yeah. Now, here is what I'm saying. If the market is in the ranging, right? Of course, this is not ranging, but it's a kind of ranging. So it's like, when you see the price have a sudden big drop, right? It has suddenly dropped a lot. Very, very visually, obviously far from moving average already, you can make a buy and you can make a pullback from here. And when it's very, very far from here, you can make a sell. Of course, you may not sell at the best right? Same thing, you sell when it have coming down. So you sell when it coming down, buy when it has go up. Okay, buy here and sell here. This is the most basic one. And in terms of market condition, it always change, right? Just to let you guys know. In the real chart, it could be up, it could be down, it could be ranging, it keeps changing. And when the market change, you just switch to the right strategy that fit the best. And what does a robot did for you guys? Essentially, right, robot is a tool to automate your strategy. It's like a machine in a manufacturing plant, whereby when the market is ranging, you throw the RSI robot. When the market is trending, you throw the moving average robot in. And instead of you do the trade, right, now the robot is there to automate for you. And then you can have your own time to do your own stuff, right? So the robot is designed to automate the trades based on your decision only, all right? And how to cut loss? As simple as when the market condition change, you cut loss there. Of course, we will talk more of this on the real market. So if you guys have any question, I can type into the chat box right now. All right, Chris is asking SMA or EMA better? Which one is better? Essentially for this, right, neither of this is best. Okay, neither of this is best. It really depends on which of these fit the best. Okay, in a way, which of these fit the current price the best. For example, like in Euro USD 15 minute, right, this type of market is extremely volatile. Like this is cut off half, is not really showing the trend. So what you guys can do for my side lah, okay, just to teach you guys my own indicator that personally I feel the best is WMA. Okay, like BA said, linear weighted moving average is this one. Okay, I call in two of this. Same thing, right? There's no such thing as best number for each market. It's just that which one can draw the line the best. So for example, I use the line of 20 or 30 first. Why? Just some number pick from the sky lah. Just see first. Okay, guys, can you see this? I use red and blue, which is easier to visualize. Now, can you see this? Right? It have a very, very perfect curve down, and then it ranging, and then it curve down. Okay, then it goes up, perfect straight line until here, come down, and then it cross out, right? Then there's a perfect line goes up. So this moving average have showing a perfect line, but for my side, I like to see perfect line lah. So from your side, would you think that is more, clear to you guys or not? The keyword is actually which of the moving average looks clear to you, because essentially, right, an indicator is for you to simplify the analysis. It's not to make it complicated, it's to simplify one. So if it helps you to simplify, it is good. If it make it more confusing, then don't use it. Strategy for Forex stock market, is it the same? Yes, it's all the same. Like we go for S&P 500, for example, right? Now, for S&P 500, obviously, like what you can see, this is up, down, up, down, up, down. Of course, this moving average line at this price, at this time, will not be good. Hence, what you can do is that you can adjust this even further. For example, I will adjust this to 50. And then I will adjust this to maybe 40. And then it show a more beautiful line here. Okay? So you show a more beautiful line here. Some stock already start trading during the pre-market hour. Example, 4 p.m. price are moving up and down. How did you set up an auto trade, especially for your own entry system? Okay. So for this part, now, before that, okay, back here. Now, for this part, right, especially your trading entry. Let me think again. The price are moving. Now, for this part, right, I think that you pretty much asked about more specific things about the entries, hours. Okay, so this part I will cover tomorrow. But in short, to answer your question for this is that for me, I only trade perpetuals market, meaning that it's nearly 24 hours, is connecting one. For example, like in stocks market, right, it will end the trading within a certain period, right? There is a US 30, Dow Jones, and there's another US 30. Now the difference between these two is that this will end the trading period here to here, right? There will be, we call this as, I forgot what the full name is, but the RTH and ETH session. So there is a trading session for specific stocks market. For this part, I usually will not analyze on this market because it has a disconnected market unless you have a specific reason for this. But usually I will use the fully connected market, fully connected price movement in order for my analysis. So this is my analysis way. Okay. And in conclusion, optimize indicator to show the clear trend and use it for what instrument and time frame. To show the clear trend and use it for that instrument and the time frame. Yes. Okay, just make it clear for you guys. And what is the drawdown for this robot system? Now, same thing for the robot system, it depends on your drawdown management, which we talk in day 3. Now, this one will come to that on day 3. Forex can trade 24 hours except Sunday, right? Except weekend, 24/5. And if I have less indicator compared to TradingView, right? Yes, it is. So that's why we recommend to use TradingView. Is the chart that we use as a reference is the current activity movement of the market or the past activity of the market movement? Is the current movement right now. What you can see is the real current movement. Okay, what is my result? Now, I will share this on day 4, all right? Now, I think that the most important things that you come in today is not to see my result, right? Because my goal here is to teach you guys to ensure that you do know have the right skill to be profitable trader. And I guess that why you're asking this question is, now, perhaps you're thinking that it looks very simple. And you also kind of doubt that is this simple strategy can be profitable or not. Type in a yes if you're having a same doubt. And I also believe that some of you guys have been trading before. You learn about trading, but you know that the biggest problem of you learn about trading is you don't know how to apply the strategy. Especially you don't know how to apply in the real life market chart. Is that the true problem of what you are facing? Type a yes into the chat box. It's always make it easy to learn. But you always make it it's always easy to learn, but when it comes to real chart, it's always super damn hard to apply it. You open the chart, see up and down, you are become blurred and confused, don't know how to apply. Type in a yes if this is what you're facing. Okay? And I said again, I'm a believer of practice makes perfect. And it is a time to put learning into practicals. And I believe that, as a pilot, when you can fly the real flight, right, we always sit on the flight simulator to practice our skill. Means that before you fly the real thing, you need to get onto a simulator, train your skill from point A to point B, and when you are successfully trained, only you go to the real market. Correct or not? So I have crafted a trading simulator for you. It is a safe environment, okay? Meaning that every single one of you get the chance to apply the strategy just now directly into a simulator. Here we have around 200 of you in the room. You get to feel the real feeling, real emotion that you apply the real trades. You get a real experience, how does the strategy apply in the real life market situation, okay? And later you will start to see how powerful it is strategy. Of course, later this robot, we will put in together, all right? Later we'll set it up. The robot will trade together with you guys. But I also will let you know that what will happen 5 minutes later is that this simulation is we are back to the history, okay? We go back to history and we do a mock-up trading simulation. How this thing works is that I will speed out the candlestick movement, okay? So that you can feel more like a real life market. See how the candlestick move, see how the RSI move, see how the moving average move. See every single details of the real market. Now, of course, for those totally beginners, take this as an opportunity to learn from me. Okay, I will guide you through how I trade. Of course, I will not be perfect. Okay, I will have some trades that is in drawdown. I will have some trade that is in profit. But I just let you see the true pictures of how a real traders trade in the market. Okay, how we encounter up and downs, how we settle the drawdown, how we make profit, how we do so on and so forth. Okay, of course, this is a safe environment. It's going to be a best, greatest opportunity for you to learn from all other traders as well. Because what I will say is that if this strategy is profitable, then most of them will be profitable. But if this strategy is not profitable, I cannot fake. Here I have 200 of you guys, all right? And if majority of you guys are in losses, then this strategy will be not profitable. And in the end, we will see if this strategy is profitable or not. Okay, now before we go to simulation, let's have a quick break of 5 minutes first. But before the breaks, I will need a bit of help from you guys. I need you guys to help me to fill out a form, which is a get to know you form. I need to know what is your current challenges of your tradings, what is the problem that you face in trading, and what are the specific market that you face. Because I'm really crafting the workshop based on what you guys are saying. And you guys have been saying, whatever the question they ask, we have been answering it to you guys. Okay, so if can, right, please help me to fill out this form. After fill out the form, you can go for a 5 minute break. And for those that have any questions, come back and later we have answers a few more questions that you guys are asking. So we'll see you guys in 5 minute time and come back. I will answer the question that you guys have typed into the chat box. See you guys in 5 minute time. Testing, testing. Now, if you have been back, type at the back into the chat box, type at back into the chat box. Okay, so I saw that there are lots of questions into the chat box. Okay, and same thing. Want to emphasize again one more time, right? Because the question that I'm seeing from here is that I realized that the question is not a beginner question. To be exact, right? I will be upfront to you guys is that those questions, I know you are very interested in robot trading, and there is nothing for me to hide. I'm okay and willing to answer you guys as well. But what I'm worried is that there are lots of beginner traders over here. And I also been mentioned that in this 4-day workshop, my intention is to teach those that is a beginner to intermediate traders to learn about trading, to gain the skill to be a better trader and make living using trading. Now, of course, there are some of the questions that you will be asking, all right? Of course, the robot that I mentioned is going to be traded in the MT4. And the reason why I'm teaching you all these trading tools, especially like TradingView, is because I understand that there are people who don't know anything about trading, okay? Like -0, I can remember that. And why I'm teaching all this is to make sure that everyone come to a same basement line first. And it's very, very dangerous that if you come to do trading, especially when you do robot trading, right, you don't know anything about it. Something like when you drive a car. Now, driving a car, right now there are a lot of automated car, right? But does that mean that you do not need to learn anything about the car? Of course, you don't need to go to the technician level to know about which engine to use. But at least you need to know that how to drive, how to steer the steering, how to change the gear, all right? How to see the meters, all these things. And what I'm teaching is just as minimum as how to see the meter. Okay, that is what on day 1. And then moving forward on day 2, 3, and 4, right? That is more towards understand from the meter how to automate it. And then from meter, when automated, we go to step by step. Because automating a strategy, setting out a strategy is not like what you think can done it immediately, like snap of fingers. It's a step-by-step progress. That's why you build a building also, like a house. You have to build a foundations, and today is a foundation. From the foundation, we build and then become a semi-auto, and then from semi-auto, we upgrade further to a full auto. It's a step-by-step process. Okay, and that is what we believe is the most best way to go. All right. I can't feel that I get to know you better in the view of the URL. Okay, so the URL, I think that there is no issue for that part. Okay. So for the URL is to add in your Facebook profile, Facebook link. Right? If you don't have Facebook, then you can just leave it empty there. Okay. Now there are a lot of questions, but for today, right now, we will go in deeper first. Okay. Now, which is here. Able to share the robot trading strategy in which strategy? Okay. Now, just to let you guys know, the robot strategy that I've been using later, okay, is going to be using a RSI and a moving average combined. But of course, today for beginner, don't worry. You don't need to use combine. You just been as simple as you use whatever the thing that you understand. If you don't understand, you can refer to me and I'll guide you through how to trade it. Okay, what is the winning ratio doesn't matter. All right. I mean, I feel like I'm getting robbed lah. Hey, what is this? What is that? What is that? So the idea here is that you know all these number, it does not contribute for your learning, ma. Right? Now, we come back to the topic first, Richard. Is it okay that we proceed with learning first? Okay? If it's okay, we put okay first. I know you guys would like to rob for my answer, for my solutions, for my robots. I know that, okay? But do give me a little bit of time. Do give me a little bit of time. On day 4, there will be plenty of time for you guys to do the Q&A. Okay? If it's all okay, can you type in a okay into the chat box? And I can guarantee you I will be here until day 4. If you still have questions, we will continue to ask even until midnight. Okay? We focus on the thing that really generate money first, right? Which is to learn exactly, it's a skill to make more profit for yourself. That is my target and that is my goal. Okay? Now, in the trading simulation later, what you will be doing is that now here your goal is there are 200 people over in the room. Okay, every single one will use the same capitals, every single one will use the same lot size, every single one will trade the same market at the same period, everything the same. The only thing that will make you guys different is the strategy, the way that you apply. Now, if the strategy that I mentioned just now is a profitable one, I will say that most of you guys will say more than 50% of you guys will be profitable. Okay, and of course, if you already have some existing traders, intermediate trader, right? Now try yourself based on the knowledge that I just teach you guys, and also later I will guide you through the trading. See how you can add it in to boost out the profit. Idea here is that among every single one, you aim to get the highest ROI and aim for the lowest drawdown. What does it mean? You win the most, lose the less. Okay, win the most trade, lose the less. And by the end of simulation, we'll have a session that every single one will see how each and other one's performing. And to motivate you guys, I will prepare a top 10 for the top 10 trader, right? You are going to get my trading behavior report. And from this report, we will analyze each and every single trading style that you are having. And this will best to help you to understand that what is the best strength and weaknesses that you are having, what are the methods you should do in your trading to improve your skill. And this is how roughly that it will looks like. So of course, we will summarize everything that you did in the simulation letter. Based on your trading pattern, we will analyze everything. We will tell you that what is the risk management that you're doing. Are you just based on emotion, or what are the mistakes that you did in your trading, and how to avoid them, and then how to improve them. To be specifically, we can even tell you that to the level that how you trade. No more guessing game, is all black and white. We clearly lay out that which are the indicators that use that best fit for you. And for those VIP holders, right, you are entitled to get these trading behavior reports, and you can get it after from my team directly. But for all the top 10 traders, if you are not part of the VIP, this is what you can fight for. All right, basically you have the AI system to directly tell you that what worked the best for you. And I'm pretty sure that you are interested to know that how to improve your own strategy, how to make your own trades to be even better than top 1%. So in order to get the report to the most accurate one, the rule is that be serious in your live trading account. Treat the simulation later as serious as your own live account, and then we can generate a proper, a realistic feedback to you. And if you need any feedback while you're trading, feel free to ping me in the chat box, and I will attend and see your chat to give you the live feedback. Second thing is that now, of course, you have some trading experience before. You can test your idea, test your strategy. You think that my way doesn't work, try to reverse it. Okay, then you can see the result. And for beginners, you have no idea, never mind, I will guide you through along the way. The important part that I would like to build out your skill is I want to build out your confidence to see the market. I would like to remove that kind of blur effect when you see the charts. Okay, because the more you observe, the more you see how others people are trading, the more you learn, the more prepared you are into the market. Number 3 is to find out the difference. Later, if we have a Telegram group, everyone can discuss inside how everyone is trading. And then number 4, of course, ask for help. Okay, ask for help. For everyone who needs help in trading, always ask in the chat box, Ethan, I need help. Okay, so these are the 4 rules into the simulation. Is that clear to everyone? If it's all clear, type a yes into the chat box. Okay, type a yes into the chat box. Now, how to join into the simulation? I'm putting out the link right now, okay, into the chat box. Team, you guys can help me to put the link into the chat box. So basically, the link is over here, okay? And at this link, okay, you can see that this is the thread dot da 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 da, click sign in, right? You can click on this link as well. So when you click on this link, it will lead you to a page look something like this, okay? Now, at this page, you can change to your Google account. Okay, just sign in with your Google account. And after you have signed in, you will come to the page look something like this. Okay, I sign in first for my account. And then you are coming to this page, right? Now, over here, you are able to see there's a room ID. Okay, there's a room ID here. For this room ID, all you need to do is just to copy it and then paste it here. Remember, copy and paste. Copy and paste. Don't type copy and paste because you may type wrong. After copy and paste, click join now. Okay, very good. Right now we have 19 of you guys have been joining in. Now while waiting other people to join, okay, I will talk more about the rules inside the simulation first. Okay, sign in with your Google or sign in with your Facebook account. Okay, so this is a link here. Okay, next thing that I would like to talk is how to use it. Here I will put out a PDF file for you guys to reference. Okay, so this PDF file you guys can come in and have a look. Basically, all you need to do is just follow the step-by-step procedure here. Come into the page, which is this link, and then click on sign in. Okay, click on sign in. And when you click on sign in buttons, you will end up to be this page. Now, for the first time login, you may ask for phone numbers. All right, just key in your phone numbers and your country code. After that, you key in your room ID. Okay, that's all. And in your room ID here, in the simulation, right, how to use it? Now, for now, okay, I will let everyone to join the room right now. Okay, you should be able to see the candlestick chart already. Over here, you can see a number of items. And the item here, number 1, that is the trade panel. At the right hand side, you can see the buy and sell button. So again, what does buy mean? Buy means it's betting that goes up, you make a buy lor. And you bet that it goes down, you make a sell. Okay, that just mean buy and sell. And remember, you need to close buy and close sell. Right? You need to close buy and close sell in order to realize a profit. What does it mean? Now, for every single one, I have calculated the risk management for you guys. Okay, and your account balance, every single one have the same $2,000. Okay, every single one have the same $2,000. Account balance is mean your pocket money, the money in your pocket. And then equity is your floating profit up and down. I have set the requirement whereby each and every single one of you can only trade 0.02 lots and at a maximum of 5 buying trade and 5 selling trade. Okay, maximum 5 buy and 5 sell. And in order for you to enter more trades, you need to click close buy or close sell. That is a must to click. And if you don't know what to click, click on close all. Okay, click on close all. So it will remove all this to 0. Because if you don't click close all, okay, if you don't click close all, then this thing will keep on floating up and down. Okay, this thing will keep on floating up and down. Now, what is this opening P&L means is that this is your floating profit, or people call it as unrealized profit. It's sort of like you go and buy, you haven't sell it off, or you enter the trade, you haven't exit, you haven't closed the trade, it is profit up and down, like keep on moving up, down, up, down, up, down like that. So that is more on floating wise. And only when you close it, the money can go to account balance. And we only measure your profit when you have closed it. Okay, we only measure your balance. Okay, it's only measured at the balance here. Hints, make sure that don't make this to be a very big negative. And you need to close all in order to bring this from here to here. Okay. Now, I stopped for a while and kind of a number of you guys have the same problem or cannot log in. Okay. Now, over here, I repeat again. Okay. Invalid token. Now, for those who haven't joined, okay, I say again, all you need to do is to click this, sign in with your Google. Okay, I believe that you do have Google, so just sign in with your Google. Okay, then we stop here first. Okay, and there are 82 of you guys already in, so all I need is a hand sign. Okay. Okay, we don't talk about room ID first. I sign in first. All can sign in. Sign in can done already, then we okay. Okay. Now, after sign in looks like this. Okay. Phone number wise, you can just key in any number. Okay, think okay already. Good. Here is the room ID. Okay. Here is the room ID. So you just copy and paste it here. Everyone the same. Everyone the same. Go in. Okay, once you're okay, then okay. Then click join. Now, if you are like me, see a blank chart. Okay, if you are like me, see a blank chart, click refresh and join again. That's all. Of course, I already have 2 chart opening, so I need to close one, or else my computer will crash. Okay, if you have problem, just click refresh. Okay, I see a lot of hand sign already. Thank you. Okay, okay, done. Any other problem before I continue? Okay, everyone's supposed to lead to the same page. Okay, so Zaiman, waiting for room means something wrong with you. Refresh and join again. Okay, refresh and join again. Eugene cannot sign in, use your Google account. Now, if your Google account cannot sign in, use another people's Google account. Easiest way. Okay, David, I'm in. Hannah, I'm in. Okay, so Daniel, if you cannot find 65, doesn't matter, right? Just key in any number will do first, right? Any number will do first. Later, we allow you to edit inside one. Okay, you join the room first. Key in any number. In. Now, for those who haven't in, please join in right now. Please join in right now. So, Claudia, you okay already? Claudia? Right, Claudia, if you're in, then you type in the chat box. Okay, I put in my letter say invalid tokens. Simon, if you still have a problem, same thing. Try to use other device. If you have tablet, use tablet. If you have phone, try to log in for your phone, see if you can done or not. Or you can use another browser. Google Chrome cannot use Microsoft Edge. Okay. Okay, thank you, Tan, for the answer, right? Just go and edit the phone field there and then highlight and type 65. Thank you so much. Which is here. Okay, which is here. Just type 65. Okay, Claudia already in. Stick cannot log in. Okay. In. Okay, very good. Now, can I continue? All right. Is there anyone need to follow? Can I continue? A lot of you guys in already, yeah? Okay, later, Claudia, later. After this, right? Not so important for the phone number for now. Okay, Martin, refresh and join again. Okay, for those that cannot see the chart, refresh and join again. Okay, refresh and join again. Okay, Eugene, for login part, if you cannot, then you can only do the register part. Okay, for those that cannot log in, you guys can register yourself, which is here. Okay, this link. Register here. Now, what I will do is that I will repeat again. Okay, I will repeat again. So right now, every single one are having an account of $2,000. Okay, everyone can trade with $2,000, and it's fair that every single one have a lot size of 0.02. Okay, and the maximum you can open 5 buy and 5 sell trades. And when you want to open more, you have to close it. Okay, you have to close it. And also that is mean that if you don't close it, it always a big number. That means that something wrong lah. You have to close it. And when there are a number of trades here, it will lead to floating profit or opening P&L. This is like unrealized profit. For unrealized profit, it could be goes up and down. Okay, and you have to close it, or you can click close all in order for it to go to your pocket. Okay, this is your wallet, your account balance. Is there any pop-up to sell or buy? How much? So you are able to see that total buy and total sell that you are opening here at the top. Is it only open one trade at a time? Yes, one trade at a time. Or I will suggest that one direction at a time. Okay, and you click buy, only enter one only. So you can enter one buy and close immediately, or you can enter one sell and enter in close immediately as well. Okay, I talk about static first. Is it applied to laptop or PC only? Mobile okay. Chan is okay to use on mobile as well. So for those that 0 participant, just refresh and join again. Right, just refresh and join again. Okay, you're supposed to see the chart like me. When you say close, have to close the buy trade and the sell trade. What I'm saying is that close whatever it is. Let's say that you have 3 buy trade, you want to realize the profit, you want to take the profit, or you want to cut loss. Then you close this thing 3 times. Click, 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 close buy. Okay, and if it's 0, no need to do anything on sell. In short, if you don't know what to click, just click close all. As simple as just close all. Then everything can settle for you. Automated one. Okay? And moving forward is there are 3 lines here. Okay, there are 3 lines here that indicate 3 moving average. For here, I'm using SMA of 50, SMA of 20, and SMA of 10. Now, the reason why I put it at 3 is because you can choose which one give you a clearer pictures on entry and exit. Okay, it gives you that clear big cut of pictures. Again, I said there's nothing as fast moving average. It is all about which one most clear to you. Okay. Now, moving forward is that question based on the market trend itself. Okay, based on the market trend itself, which line is more clear to you? Red, blue, or yellow? red, blue, or yellow. Type into the chat box. Okay, red, blue, or yellow. In terms of showing you the market trend, which one is clearer to you guys? Okay, some of you guys said yellow, some of you guys say red. So for yellow, people that say yellow, right, this is actually a test to you guys. People that say yellow, you are a person that prefers slow and steady one. You can make more profit when you hold the trade longer. But for those that say red or blue, you can generally make more profit on a short-term trade. Okay, meaning that scalping, fast in, fast out. For those that don't know, you are generally the type of beginner trader who haven't seen what is this two thing yet. So never mind, later you can observe. Now, I also enable to let you guys see the RSI. Okay, enable you guys to see the RSI. Right now, you guys can see the RSI line. Correct? You guys can see the RSI line. And we also label the 30-70 for you already. 30-70. And that is also mean that just now been clear mentioned that how to enter buy, how to enter sell. The basic beginner part is, of course later I'll go in more details, but basic cross up, buy, come down, cross down, then you make a sell. Okay, that is based on RSI. Moving average wise, put it simple way. Okay, when candlestick goes above it, okay, go above the line, you can make a buy already. Okay, as simple as that. Two-way. And it come down, then make a sell. Okay, can make the RSI line thicker. Is quite thick already lah. Okay, for now I can't change anything. Okay, for now I can't change. Next thing is to check your internet connection. Now in robot trading, internet connection is one of the most important elements. You have to make sure that the latency is less than 150 ms. Like what you can see right now, my one is 12 ms, less than 100. As long as it's less than 100, it's all good already. Okay, it's about 150, usually it's good. If it's above 150, means your internet is quite lagging lah. So it's less than that, it's quite good. Okay. So RSI, now this RSI line still quite, okay, next round I will add in more thicker, right, next round, not this round. Okay. So for those that having login issue, all right, for those that having login issue, please contact my team, all right, please contact my team. Okay, right now I will talk about the last element. Okay. Now before that, I just summarize again. How to trade is you choose either one. For beginners, you choose either one. For experienced or someone you know one of these, you can use two. Beginner, I only talk to beginner trader. You can choose either moving average method, which is when price is this two line, right, is above it, you can make a buy. Okay, and later you can use RSI to trade as well. Okay, either one, method A and method B. You choose B means it cross above 30, you make a buy. Cross below 70, you make a sell. As simple as that. For A, moving average it is below. Okay, then you make a sell. How to close? On the opposite signal, you close it. Okay, that is the condition. So clear, right, Linda? Is it clear to you? Right? If it's clear, then type a yes into the chat box. Okay, so for this part, we just settle this part. All right, and which one to choose for beginner? Choose the one that easiest for you to understand. Okay, choose the one that easiest for you to understand. That's all. So the last part is I give you guys to see how the bot trades. Now the bot is trading on a separate account. Okay, it's trading on a separate account. And that is also means that it will not show in the chart. Now you still have to trade. Okay, The idea here is that we will train you to be a trader that know how to trade by you yourself. Okay? But the bot later will show you an arrows. The arrow looks something like this. Now, it looks like this, whereby when you make a buy and sell, right? I mean, you buy and sell, it looks like blue and red color. This is you. But for the robot that make a buy and sell, it will be green and orange color. Looks something like this. When a robot buy, it will be green. When the robot sell, it will be in orange. But important to look at is just to look at this one. Buy is this one, sell is this one. Okay, so this is just a tool. Okay. Of course, you can adjust on the chart. Like you can click on the panel on the most right side on the price tag here to adjust up and down. And you can use your mouse to scroll left and right as well. Okay, you can click this to adjust. Okay, you can click the chart to adjust lah. Okay, play around, just play around. Okay. My chart got no RSI. Likely that you have to refresh your chart and log in again. Okay. Okay. So, questions. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? If you are ready, type in the ready into the chat box. Where is the bot? The bot is in the chat later. Okay. If you are ready, type in the ready in the chat box, and we're gonna get started. Everything in the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, yes, get started. Might say ready from PP. Okay, Tuang, the room ID is here. Okay, the room ID is here. Of course, you guys do know that there are experienced traders in the room, right? And now I just give you guys a chance. What chance is this? So what you guys can see on my screen is that you guys can see that there are lots of traders in the room. Okay, and you can find out whichever the trader that you like. These are what you call as signals. They enter the trade, they let you know. Like Hawk, Race, they enter buy. Abdul, they enter buy as well. Stu, they enter buy. Tan enter buy. There are lots of people entering buy. So what does that mean? Do you think that it's a good opportunity to buy or wait it? Okay, so right now there are a lot of people that are selling. At the same time, there are a lot of people that are buying. So the signal is buy or sell. Now the price has just go up from moving average. Okay. Sorry, it's just moving up from the D line of RSI. Do you guys think that it's good to enter buy? So the standard rule is that I just follow one. I just follow one. So from here, I can see that quite a number of people that make a buy and people that make a sell as well. So a real way of trading, right, is don't simply enter a trade for sake of entering. Okay? Usually we are affordable to wait. Meaning that we wait further first, and when everyone stop loss, then only we buy. You see, I don't know that why a lot of people that make a buy trade. Okay? Now, but you may enter a buy trade right now actually. Why? The price is far from moving average already. Okay, so I can make a buy trade right now. The price is far from moving average, and then RSI is below 30 anyway. It's always a good chance to buy. So you can make a buy trade right now. Of course, you need to prepare that I enter for one buy trade only. If it go lower, that means that the market is more abnormal already. So of course, you need to be prepared. If it go lower, how many bullets that you have? 4 more, right? So we wait further first. Okay, we wait further and only we enter trade again. So Martin, you can look at how I trade. Okay, Martin, you can look at how I trade and you can follow through. Okay, I just make a buy trade and I explain how I buy. So Arvin, your candlestick is not moving, then you need to refresh your chart. Okay, you need to refresh your chart. Refresh your screen, refresh your website. So I'll make one more buy right now. Okay, there's a button called buy. Click that one. Click that one. So Alvin, refresh, right? Refresh your screen. Okay, so it has been coming down there. And now the price has been going up. Going up. So Martin, I'm doing it. So the price has been going up already, so you can just wait. Okay, just wait, be patient. No need to in out. Just wait, be patient. So you may ask what to do now. Don't do anything, lor. Just leave it. Okay, because you can see this is where the bot enter the threads. The green arrow that pointing up is where the robot just enter the thread. Okay, the robot enter here. And how to enter better than bot? Enter lower price than that. Of course, here today the session is not asked you to cheat, is to learn a proper way to trade. To let you see the bot is guide you that roughly this area is good chance to buy already. You can prepare to buy anytime. Okay. Now, because I'm entering the trade based on RSI, hence I will wait for RSI to exit, meaning that it will go up to around 70 there to exit. Okay, Simon, for this question I will answer it later. So Simon, you can join now. You can join. Okay, you definitely need to join. Okay, so for those that who haven't joined in, please join right now. Okay, so right now the price has been going out, right? So what I will do now is I will click close buy for one time first. Okay, I'll close buy for one time first. This action is what I call this as partial close. Okay, partial close. I close it one first. Then I wait for second chance. Second chance is when the price come down to our RSI. Why? That's how I enter so how I exit on the opposite side. Okay, time frame we talk later. Martin, go. You're unable to trade. Wait, is it coming down? Hey guys. Okay guys, help me a bit for those that who know how to trade. Give some tips for me If you see that it's coming down, tell me that it's coming down. For now, I will make a sell. Why? Jonathan make a sell trade. Okay, Jonathan is making sell trade. Martin, go. Your name in the simulation is same, right? Martin, go. Hold on. Hey guys, for those that can see the signal, type some signal in the chat box. If you guys can see the chat. Martin, I think that you haven't logged in, right? Because I can't see your name, Martin. Okay, Martin, remember, this is just a chart. Okay, just a chart. Okay, so you have to log in to track on the simulation by yourself there. Okay? Martin, you sure that you see the chart or not? Can you still see the chart? Okay, Martin, you need to be using your own chart, your own login, because I can't see Martin over here. Okay, so just let you guys know who are the top traders in the room right now. Jonathan's, Ivan's, Lamford, Singh, they are all in 176, 184, $349 profit from Jonathan's. Skyqua 138, now Niche have 136, Eunice 133, Kaishan Chan 132, and then Alex 138. Alright, so these are the top 10 profitable traders right now. Congratulations, you guys did a good job. And who knows, you want to copy the trades, you can have a look. Now for me, I will exit one time first. Okay? I will exit one time first, close one sell. Why? The price has reached to the bottom. And if it comes up even further, like here, right now, close it. Okay? And just nice that right now is a good buy opportunity, so I will make a buy as well. Why I say it's a good opportunity? Of course, number one is it is very, very far from moving average. Second thing is that it has just moved out from RSI. So I use both ways to enter the trades, not just I use the match one. Okay, so for some people that will make a sell which is just below it, yes, you are still right. Okay, your idea and my idea can be against each other. Just hold strong with your own idea. Okay, and in trading, it's not about who are right, who are wrong. It is how to recover the losses. I mention again, it's not who are right, who are wrong. It's how to recover the losses. So for now, the market is somewhat 50-50 of RSI, halfway of moving average. For this type of market, right, halfway moving average, halfway RSI, damn hard to enter trade one, damn hard to trade one. So just ignore it. Okay, just don't do anything. Okay, don't do anything right now. For me, right? If you think that hey, should do a buy or should do a sell, go ahead. Okay, I won't stop you. You make your own decision and trade fully at your own justification. So right now, you don't need to do anything. Okay? Right now, no need to do anything at all. RSI means for raging. Yes, correct. Okay, so for you, okay, for your trader, I give you one advice. Okay, for those that think that right now the market is very, very fast, I give you one advice. Trade slower. Trade slower. Do not in out so fast. You are not gambling. You are not fighting in game. Same thing to you. You see, you in out so fast already. I mean, I'm still holding my buy trade anyway. You see, I don't do anything at all. The reason why you think that it's fast is you design the game to be fast. The speed is same for every single one. You want to be slow, you exit slow as well. Try yourself. Okay, try yourself. If you don't enter fast, right? You in out, slow, steady, just leave it. See how does it work. Okay? How to see the log? Blue means people got buy log. Lamb Fox saying just make a buy. Jonathan, the top trader make a buy trade. Okay? And then D make a buy trade. Lee make a buy trade. Taufik make a buy trade. RR make a buy trade. RD make a buy trade. Richard make a buy trade. K make a buy trade. Stang make a buy trade. Almost every single make a buy trade. Then start to come in seller. Norman can sell. Shah make a sell. Raymond make a buy. So right now the market have more buyer or more seller. What do you guys think? In reality, right now got more buyer, more seller. How to open in my computer? You cannot. Okay, this is only in my computer. So advantage is that you have the two screen. So if you have two screen, you can see two things. Okay. So okay, right now you just enter store and steady. Norman Poa, right? Norman Poa. Now, this is the thing that I would like to let you know. You enter too much trade already. Okay? You enter too much trade already. You see, you are in the floating losses of $39 by entering 5 trade. I'm in a floating profit of $70. 1 trade only. And I basically don't do anything can reach to here. So that means that slow and steady, let it go. Alright, you do not need to fight for the market. So it's so confused as some buy and some sell at the same time. What time frame and what pay is it? So Cynthia, right? Correct. Correct me if I'm wrong. Cynthia Ang. Now that is a problem of you guys doing trading. As I said, you see how I trade. As I said buy, I have never thought about sell right now because I hold my buy. Okay, just hold it. Don't in out. You are not fighting, you know. Okay, so right now I only close buy. Okay, I will only close buy, and I will make a sell right now. Make it simple. Right now I only enter my sell for the first ever time I enter sell again. Why? Price is very far from moving average. Okay, at the same time RSI just crossed below. Am I enter immediately? I also slow already, but doesn't matter. Slow down your pace. Something like when you do trading, right, you are starting to see the price getting faster and faster just because your own emotion think that it's fast. It's just the state of mind. If you can fix this problem right, you can start to see that the price slow down already. How? Get yourself an idea first. If the price haven't reached there, don't do anything. If the price haven't reached there, don't do anything. Hold on to your hand. Okay? Drink your coffee. Now see, a lot of people that already exit sell. Now I'm not saying that it's wrong, but you see, those that people exit sell, they are likely to enter for scalping one. Which I should not, but okay, never mind. So right now, if you enter sell, no need to be kanchiong. Alright? Just leave it. Let other people fight. And you see, I enter sell only for one time. I enter sell only for one time. So same thing to Norman. I'm talking to you, Norman, actually. I enter for one sell, I'm in profit. Norman Poa. You see what you did? You enter for 5 sell, you are still end up in losses. Why? Because you enter too aggressive already. Okay? The reason why I'm giving you 5 selling trade is to let you to sell here, sell here, sell here, sell here, and sell here. This is what we call this as dollar cost average. Slowly build bit by bit, bit by bit. Okay, not to let you all in. All in will die one. Okay, like right now, you're all in, you cannot solve any problem. It's about risk management already. Okay, Norman have to fix this problem. When I will exit for sell, simple way. Of course, just now here I can exit for sell already. Now, in trading, there's something that for my own words, I call this as jackpot. So for sell, what is jackpot for me? Sudden big down. Okay, I wait for that thing to happen on it. Okay, does a sudden big down happen already? Not yet. Okay, moving average are flat. How do you know that it's buy or sell? I don't know right now. Actually, right now I don't know. Okay, I don't know right now is buy or sell. So I will just leave it. How do you see at what price I buy or sell? I can observe every single one trade one. Okay. Well, question one by one. Robot result, yes. Okay. Now the way that I'm doing the trade right now, the term is mean reversal. Okay. I think I will likely to close the trade soon because just now I missed the opportunity here. I think I should close. Okay? I think I should. Now, the reason why I should close is that suppose I will need to close it somewhere here lah. Okay? Here and here. When they have come down or close up, either one of these I have to close it because the market may likely to go up already. Okay? And same thing, don't always look into the candlestick. Alright? Look into big pictures. Can you guys see this thing? The market start to form a certain behavior. If you'll be asking me, of course I will have a higher tendency to make a buy trade right now. Okay? But of course, not at the current moment of time. Why? RSI 50-50. Moving average flat line, no way going. Don't know should up or down. Of course, I will aim to. If you can come down, I will enter for buy. If it's that case. If there is a chance. Buy when below moving average blue line and sell above moving average line, right, Zaman? Yes, you can do so. Okay, you can do so. How do I know the number of trades that I have taken in buy and sell? So great. So this one, the net number of buy and sell is at the top. Okay, it's at the top. So it's like, if it's 0 means you have closed all the trades. So right now, I will have a higher tendency to make a buy right now. Okay, I just want to make a one buy first. You see, I make one buy first. Okay, one buy only. Then I will trade later. Okay, so great. To answer you, right, is maximum at one moment of time only have 5 buy 5 sell. You can have more one. Okay, you can trade more. No, the moving average here is as simple moving average only. Okay. So now what you guys can see is that right now the market has been slowed down, coming down already. Okay, is the market ranging right? Yes, it could be ranging, and it could be go even lower than this. You mean no need to read the candlestick pattern when trading is concerned? Yes, it's actually a concern. The moment when you read candlestick pattern, right, it slow down. It makes the analysis harder. Candlestick pattern, it makes analysis harder one. So what you will be doing is make it slow and steady. Alright? Like right now, market doesn't move right. Whatever the candlestick pattern it is doesn't care. Just wait. And our rule of thumb is that if it come down lower to here, we buy. Come down even lower to here, we buy again. Come down even lower to here, I buy again. Of course, I will talk about stop loss, take profit, all this on day 4. But for now, you learn how to enter, how to exit first. Risk management, we cover later. Okay? Today, you need to learn how to enter and how to exit. Now, for me, you enter buy, don't do anything already, just leave it. Make your trading life easier, or else you study so many things, also end up losing. For what? Right? Make the SOP as lean as possible, just take whatever that is needed. What about major fundamental news when it comes to do trading? You see lor, I got study news meh? Don't have ma, right? I don't study, I can in profit of $145. So, is there a need for news? I don't think so. At least at the current moment of time, you are not doing investment anyway, right? If you're doing short-term trading, fundamental was not so much needed. Okay, so my target haven't reached, so I don't do anything for now. Okay, and let's look into our top trader in the rooms. Okay, hey, where is Jonathan going? Junice, $424 profit. Mohammed, $300 profit. Ivan, $299. Anthony, $277. Galexio, $287. Michael, $274. Franz, $254. Ng Chio Peng, $253. Hizam Hazam, $253. And Skyqua, $246. Congratulations, a great profit there. Keep going. Hey, wait, I missed my opportunity. Fine, let it go. No. I can choose to enter now. Okay, I can choose to enter now. The reason why I choose not to enter now is because just now around here, right, it is too close to my current price. Okay? The idea here is that this is my first entry, and just now it's here, it's too close already. I would prefer to be somewhat even further. That is the goal of dollar cost average. Dollar cost average need to make sure that the distance is visually big, at least 2.5 candlestick. Okay, you can see that there is like 2 candlestick or 3 candlestick there in order to form a next buying trend. It's not to buy. It's to buy, wait 2 more candlestick and only close. Okay, so this is a jackpot. Okay, see this? I make 2 buy and suddenly have a big out. Okay, and this is what I call it a jackpot, or a huge gap there. Okay, and there's a huge gap. Usually I will just close all. I will close one first. I think that have a chance to go up higher. Have a chance to go higher, even higher, and higher. Stop. Now, I will make 2 sell trade right now. Why? I'm having a high confidence this will come down. Okay? Why it will come down is that, of course, it's quite dangerous. Don't do like me. Is if it go even higher than this, I will cut loss first. This is my cut loss point. Now, the reason why I'm so confident on this trade is because usually you can look into the market. It applies in the stocks market mostly. Also apply in gold market. Forex is less, but gold stocks, this is quite common. When there's a gap, right, usually the market will either that go against the gap first or go below the gap first. But in a way, at one point within 24 hours, it will start to close the gap. So like here, what you can see, go up, After a few more days, it has suddenly goes down. Close it. Okay, so I choose to close one trade first. Is it my screen only or everyone is the same? This is what I call it an abnormal market lah, which is unlikely to happen in a real life market, but it's unlike. It is what called abnormal market. So usually in this kind of market situation, I will stop trading one. It is scalping or swing trading. I will say that intraday trading. Okay, it's just a term. Intraday trading means that in a day I open and wait for a few days, or within a day I close the trade. Okay, but generally I don't classify in this way. I only close the trade when it hit the target. Okay, I hit based on price. If it reach there, I will close it. So for now, the market is very flat, and what I will do is I will just leave it off. Okay, I will just close the trade first because I also don't know that it will up or down. If there is a chance of real life market, right, what I will do is that I will put a break even at the current price. Then I'll just leave it because we don't know that it will up or down. If it's down, then of course it will be happy ending. If it's going up, then at least we can break even. No, we don't lose much. So you can see that right now you have closed the gap already. Okay, so right now you have closed the gap already. We can close the sell. For me, I'll close it right now. Okay, now I will leave it for all of you guys to trade right now, and we give you guys additional 5 more minutes to trade. All right, 5 more minutes to trade. Never else can buy, cannot. Okay, cannot. Now we stop in the workshop cross out only you buy not yet cross out, wait for a while. Okay, and actually the reason why cross out workable is because the market has been slowed down. Okay, you need to wait the price to be slowed down first, and then it's like keep moving up, upside. Okay, then only a good chance to buy. For the time being, not yet. Okay, you don't see a sign of going up, it's just a sign of keep going down. So we wait first. Okay, we wait first. Okay, we are finished in 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Okay, so for those who are still trading, okay, this is your last chance to bet on yourself. Bang Sin. Now this is the case that I want to bring up and emphasize. So Bang Shin, you see your trader, is it making profit or not? Okay, now maybe you are new in the market. Okay, you need to know that you have to close all in order to realize the profit one. Okay, you have to click close all in order to realize the profit. If you keep opening there and never close, it will just keep getting stuck. Alright, so you have to click close. Okay, you have to click close. Okay, yeah. Which color line should refer for buy and sell? Kenny, just now the question I asked about, which one clear to you? Yellow line clear or red line, blue line? Which one is clear to you guys? To you, right? Not other people, to you only. Because in a way, is which one clearer to you? Okay? If you don't know, find a random line, just take it first and then you examine from there. So Bank Nation, I will advise you to close all and restart from now. Okay, at least you can still trade for the last 3 minutes. Last 2 more minutes. Final 2 more minutes. If you look into the yellow line, it's equal to downtrend. So should we sell when RSI is at 50? Yes, correct. You sell when RSI cross below 50. Okay? Meaning that in this event, right, like this is keep coming down. You want to sell at 70, there's no chance at all. So that's why the way that to sell this is sell at anywhere around 50. Same thing around 50. Like when it come down, when it come down, when it come down, when it come down. Okay? Don't like, oh, I have to wait 50. It can't happen in that way. Okay? In a way, right now, if you guys can see that the market trend is pretty low, and for me lah, I will not enter any trade. Okay, the price has been dropped even further down. Will be a good chance to buy right now if you are asking, right? But then we will just left off with the last 30 seconds. So for those that who not yet close the trade, is a chance for you guys to close it right now. Okay, who haven't closed the trade, is a chance for you guys to close it right now. And we're going to end the session in the last 20 seconds. The RSI setting, is it 14? Yes, it is. Just now I missed the board color for buy and sell. Can you show the title again? Here. Okay. So we're going to end the session in a count of last 5, 4. Okay, please close your trade first. Close your trade before I close for you, or else the calculation will be lesser one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close all. Close. So, how do you guys feel? You don't use volume to trade. We do use. Therefore, okay, volume is the hardest indicator to use. Okay, but for beginner, don't use first. How do you guys feel? Fun? Hard? Nervous? How do you guys feel? Right, just write in the chat box. Let me know. Rich? Oh, how rich that you are? Lost. Okay. Regardless how fun you are, don't worry. Okay, this is just day 1. Okay, so what you guys can see right now in your chart, okay, in the simulation, don't close it first. Is show result first. Okay, show result. Okay, show result. Then you can see your result here. Okay. Of course, if you can trade more, then there will be more thing to analyze lah. Okay. Now, all I need you guys to do right now is copy. Right, just copy this click button. Copy. And remember, we have a Telegram group, right? If you cannot see, look back on your message. Okay. Team, thank you so much. Here you have a result. Okay, result sharing tab here. Use this tab, put it inside. Okay, everyone do this. So the next day when you wake up, you can see how every single one make profit. Now, while you guys are doing this, we will explain about the robot part as well. Now, what you guys can see is that the robot part, you can close on my side, open the robot part. This is how the robot trades. Okay, this is how the robot trades. And for this part, you see the robot performance is here, the total roll is here, the total trade is here, that whatever the thing is here lah. Okay, and yeah, so the bot basically trading under the same environment as you, and then just trade with you. So if the robot can make more profit than you, that is normal. If you can make more profit than a robot, I will say that you probably have get some things very, very important that differentiate a human versus a robot, which tomorrow I'll talk more about this. But for now, you copy the result first. All you need to do is just click on this. Okay, copy this and then send to the group. Okay, yep, there are a lot of them. Oh, I exited. How do I recall? Okay, next time, wait, don't exit so fast. Okay, now in your website, you can go to simulation and then you can go to here. So you cannot get full details already, but you still can get the necessary important information here lah. So you can still copy from here. How to copy? You can just copy this. If you don't know how to copy, just take a screenshot, take a photo also can. Okay, as long as you have the data sent to the group, that's all is needed. Okay, just copy and paste. Now is the time to value the result. We look into the result, and I saw according to profits. Just now there are around 100 of you guys join in, and you can see with a simple moving average and RSI strategy, how would everyone perform right now? Eunice $500, Raymond $464, Galax Joe $453 profit. And these are all the real people that is making profits. And let's look at the top 100, right? Hey guys, of course some people profit less, some people profit a lot. Okay, it's something that we have to keep on learning to make ourselves even better and better. But in our room, okay, in the executive training simulation room, there are about 130 of you guys. And the first 100 of all of you are in positive. And the next 100, of course, the majority of them are in profit. So what does this mean? This strategy works. And it is just as simple as two things, moving average and RSI. And that is how the robot build up as well. Some of the students ask, this is how the robot trades, right? Just give you the answer right now. But this is just the first 60% of the robot. Next day, tomorrow, and the day after, I will tell you more about the risk management part. But how many of you feel very excited right now? And you can say, wow, unbelievable. Just these two simple strategies can make you profitable. And I will say that today is just a manual starting point. If you are a beginner and still confused, it is totally fine. Okay? It is totally fine. But the more you attract, the more you understand, that is the place you slowly move out and getting more and more confident in the tradings. Okay? Remember, everyone start from the same place. Okay? There is no one that born experienced trader. Everyone learn from beginner trader. And the only process is to trade more and more, because practice make more perfect. Okay? So if you feel that this two strategy is very wow, right? Type of the wow in the Java, W-A-W, right? Let me know that if you feel very surprised with these two strategy. Why the robot result is not the same for everyone? It's actually the same for everyone. If my site have some display error, let me know. But should be the same. Okay? So the result that share into the Telegram group is the result from you guys, right? Your own trades. How long that just now we are doing the simulations? You can look into the timeline below. Okay? Now, because of a time constraint, right, today will be no discussion for us, okay? And for those that would like to automate your trade, right, now this is the chance for you, right, which is you can get these trading simulations behavior reports. Whereby this behavior report, we can exactly know how you trade and what is the thing to improve, okay? It's exactly reverse engineer your trading behavior. So that is why I ask you guys, be serious in your trades. Now, congratulations for those that top 10. If you are top 10, you're going to get our WhatsApp message tomorrow, or I'm immediately, right? So tomorrow we'll inform you, hey, congratulations, you are top 10, then we'll send you the report. A summary of today's sessions. Now, today you have learned two strategies, RSI and moving average. These are just strategy. But you know, a strategy is never ending one. You cannot finish enough strategy. And a strategy is never to be foolproof. The real foolproof, the real skill that you have to learn is the skill of doing analysis. Because you know that strategy in the end, right, is a SOP. It's something fixed, solid, just follow one. But analysis makes the things different. And that is what today I want to bring up to you guys. The skill of analysis is a skill of choosing the right strategy to use for yourself. It's to know which one works the best for you. It's not asking me, Ethan, what will be the best strategy, what is the best indicator, what is the best robot. Is I would like to develop the kind of skill set that you have in yourself to identify what works the best for you. Because you guys can see, everyone have the same chart, everyone have the same period, everyone has the same indicator. But why it does not end up the same profit for every single one? Everyone have the same opportunity, but it's all end up different. It is just because the market is not fit for you. The method is not fit for you. So over and over again, right, you have to know more and more. What is the thing that make profit for you? What is the thing that make losses for you? You need to understand you and the strategy yourself more closely to each other. It's not about what will be the best method for you. It's about what best for you, right? And in order to understand that what works the best for you, you gotta be yourself, trade truthful, and egg it as a real life trading in the simulation. Okay? And after the end of simulation, you will analyze every single trade of what they have done. After you did the analysis, you find out that what's right, what's wrong. And moving forward, you keep on improving yourself. Okay? So that is what I want to bring out today. And now, keep on joining more simulation, and from there you can learn more and more. Right? That is the only way, and I believe is the best way for you to learn to be a better trader. Now, for now, that's all for today's session. But for those that VIP trader, please stay back for like 5-minute time, and there will be a few announcements for you guys. Okay, now if you would like to know more about our exciting VIP packages that you can get, or you can also stay back as well, because today is going to be the last day for this $2,000 trading funding challenge. Now, how this thing works, of course, I will explain in the next few slides, but of course, there are more and more benefits. It's going to blow your mind, right? So is it okay that I continue right now? Right, if it's all okay, right, can you guys type an okay into the chat box? I talk about VIP packages and some of the benefits that you can get in, explain more in more details. If you have more questions regarding to the VIP package, feel free to ask me. Okay, thank you so much. Now, for the VIP packages, what you can get is a USD $2,000 fundings. Of course, there's a term and condition applied. Now, in order for me to explain this in the most clearest form, okay, today, this video, these recordings, and whatever the thing that I said here will be officially recorded, and you can take this as a reference, okay? Now, for the term and conditions, I put it into this here. All right, I believe that everyone should receive this. If you don't receive, let me know. My team can send it to you again. Okay, so the funding is work like this. Now, how this thing works is that we would like to motivate the real trader to start the trades as the minimum risk as much as possible. And how we work is that Now, we will give you a trading credit of $2,000. We will level at 1 to 10. And within the next 28 days of trading challenge, meaning the next 14 plus 14 days, that will be broken down into 2 phases. First phase, 14 days. Second phase is another 14 days. Okay? And the condition is that you can start the trade immediately by after today or starting tomorrow morning. And you just need to make a refundable deposit, whichever the amount that you have purchased on the subscriptions. Now, the fee at the moment of time is $97. Okay, $97, you pay for the fee for the robots. And then when you make the fee done, we will give you a $2,000 credit. Let's say that today you make payment and then you get $2,000 credit and account for you. And after this, you will enter the first 14 days phase. And that is why we call this as a challenge phase. In challenge phase, the idea is that we would like to develop you a well-rounded traders. You need to do a proper risk management as well as you have a healthy trading profit. So a good risk management is 10% profit allowance to you, whereby is a $200 allowance of drawdown, and there is no daily limit. Okay, meaning that at most you can only lose $200 from this $2,000 credits. And if you lost more than $200, regardless it's floating or opening trade, okay, we consider that you have fell out of the challenge and you will not be entitled for the live account phase, which we will talk in a moment. And in order to proceed to the live phase, all you need is to just make a 5% profit, which is just $100 profit. And upon achieving the profit, right, then you can directly proceed to the live phases. Okay, it's just a 5% target. And for those that you have been seen with the strategy, I am fully confident that you can do it. All right, and a lot of you guys have been successfully achieving that. So a $2,000, you just make $100, reach there, you pass. And the participant must be using our robot at least at one of the charts when you are doing the trading. This is the condition. Okay. And if you fail to achieve $100 within the first 14 days, you consider as a failure and will not proceed with the live phase as well. But $100, just 5% ma. Now, in the live phases, meaning that after you have made $100 profit within the first 14 days, you will directly enter into live account. Okay, but from your side, we do it like this. Your side will give you a new account. It is still demo on your side, display as a demo on it, because this is something that we have discussed with broker lah. So even that you trade on the demo, and then we will copy your trade on the broker side into our real account. So meaning that you trade 2,000 real live account on our company name, under our company name. Okay, and everything will be recorded at the back. So meaning that after the live phases, right, you can literally use this $2,000 trade whatever that you like. If losing money, I cover. If you make profit, we will go for profit split. Now the profit split is 50% and is during the 14 days period, which is 14 days after the first day of the workshop, and it's like 28 days. The total period is 28 days. That is a full period of the entire VIP programs. And is compulsory to attend for the 4-day workshop that organized by company, which is this 4 days, because the reason why we do this is to make sure that you do prepare well for this 2,000. You are well prepared to know how to use a robot, how to do risk management, how to know entry and exit, everything. Okay. Now, after 28 days, what will happen is that we will close down the account. We will prevent you to do the trades. And then within the next 10 working days, we will do the withdrawal. Of course, if you are Malaysians, then we will withdraw the money to your bank account. If you are out of the country, we may proceed with other currency conversions and like other third money exchanges to reach to your side, which will have a conversion with you at the WhatsApp privately, because this is more on individual basic. Okay. And for those people that have profit more than $400, if you can profit more than $400, what we are going to do is that we will award you. All right, you can choose to waive that $400, convert into fully 6-month robot subscription, or you can opt for just $400 with a 50-50 profit split. It's up to you. And after the withdrawal, then the entire contract will be terminated. Okay, that means that everything over here is within the first 30 days only. All right, to be specific, it's 28 days of the entire trading period. Okay, and that is everything here, just to make it clear. All right, and that products including a few other things, including the robot they given. Now, for all the free of user, you guys are going to get our free robot to trade. That robot is doing for swing trading. But for VIP, the robot that you guys are going to get is a top tier level, meaning that it's a robot that ready for the prop firms, for the investor level of trading one. Okay, so for this robot, right, in short, you enter the trade. Okay, regardless how you trade, you just enter. The robot will think the best way for you to recover the losses and make it profitable. This is an auto recovering and also auto scalping robot for you. It's going to be your best trading partner. And what is the trading strategy that best for you? You don't have to guess anymore. Right now, let AI analyze you and your trades, and we come up with this robot for you. If you are part of the VIP, every day you're going to get this. And you want to learn more, right? You want to get more edge, more better skill. So for VIP, usually we will start our session 1 hour earlier. So day 2, 3, and 4, which is tomorrow, we're going to start at 7:30 p.m., 1 hour earlier. So I'll teach you more about the robot part. And you worry about you cannot keep up with the class. Now for all the VIP, you can watch the replay. Okay, so the replay also the same, be part of here as well. And you worry that you have no time to watch the charts, don't know how to analyze, how to read the chart. Now here we have the ADA Trading Copilot, which is a Telegram bot. I will teach you specifically how to use this and the ChatGPT combined to analyze the market for you. Okay, and it's like AI bot to analyze everything directly in AI method, right? It can analyze almost every single data that is needed just for your market. And you don't have time to analyze also the same thing. We will put it into a trading view, right? The RSI strategy that I mentioned just now, the moving average strategy that I mentioned just now, we will create it into a trading view so that you can visualize this, tell you that where the bot buy and where the bot sell in the chart, so that you can just use your phone, use your, iWatch if you have Apple Watch, just use that to view it and can get a signal from there. Of course, trading view is more on signals. The front part, the robot that do scalping is in MD4 that do the trade one. Right? So these are all our other supporting tools if you have no time to look at the chart. Okay, can this apply in the stocks trading? Yes, it can. It's just a matter of settings. So the trading challenge, it means for human or use the robot to trade. Okay, so in a way, the funding challenge, the trading challenge is mean to let you guys see that the best combination of robot trading is human and robot together. And we will talk about this tomorrow. Okay, we will talk about this tomorrow. In short, this funding challenge is we would like to develop the real serial trader to become a real profitable traders. And how to do this is I teach you, I give you robots, I give you the fundings, I give you the time to trade. Okay, and this is to boost you up. Now, just put it into simple thing. Now, these are all the traders that have been communicating with us, and they have been trading for us for like 1 month time. Okay, 1 month time. And there's no specific time to trade. Okay, and in short, they have been withdrawing money from us, not say withdrawing, like they have been profit well. And what I would like to say here is that the most important value, I believe, as an educator is say what you mean and means what you say. And this is our terms and conditions, and it's also our goals to help more serious traders to make serious money. In short, I would like to help more traders. Okay, and my question to you guys is that, are you guys serious in trading? Are you guys serious to make trading a tool to generate additional more passive income to you? Right, tell me that yes if you are serious. And for those that is serious about trading and you literally want to leverage on trading to make more profits, say what you mean and means what you say. Now, for those that non-VIP, you guys can contact our team to become a VIP package. Okay, the link, you can just talk to my team and can contact from their side to understand more. Okay, now for those that very beginner, I would say that this is also some important things for you guys as well, because at least you can have a watch of recordings to keep on review and understand back some of the terms and keywords that I mentioned. You can keep learn from there and improve from there as well. Okay, so team, can you help me to send the link to the VIP sessions? And also if they have question, then is and also a link for you guys, right, to contact my team, right, in the WhatsApp. Now, I mean, okay, just to put in this thing, I think I forgot to talk about this. Now, part of the profit share, right, I put it this way, part of the profit share, when you make a profit sharing, I will refund you the robot fee that you paid earlier. I repeat again, when you reach to refund stage, meaning that you did make a profit, I will refund the money to you, meaning that you can literally start to trade at zero capital and you can get back your money, get back your profit, whatever it is. And in terms of ROI, you spend zero, make money, infinity. All right, how many of you think that this is a good deal? Right, type a good in the chat if you think that this is a very good deal. Right, it's very fair. You learn for free, you get for free, everything for free. Hey, who to get it, right? And would it be, I mean, this is something that we are discussing. Would you guys would like to have a chance to meet me face to face in either that in Malaysia or Singapore, right? Would you guys would like to have a chance to meet me face to face, right? Type of the yes if you're interested. Okay, now this is something that we would like to do at once to you guys. Okay, so we do have office in Malaysia and we also have office in Singapore. Now what we are doing out is that for those that you have get this VIP and you indeed make a profit, all right, I also would like to get to know you more as well. All right, so what we can do is that if you have reached to a certain amount of profit, right, we would have a gathering sessions together, right, we meet face to face, and we can have more discussion about robot tradings and everything, etc. So this is something very, very extra that I add in very, very last minute, that not even in the term and condition. So don't chase for my team, hey, when can I meet for Ethan? Okay, we are still planning for logistic, but we hope to listen more from you guys, right? So if you're part of VIP, you can have a chance to talk to me face to face, all right? At least I will fly to your area and talk to you, okay? Singapore not so big, I think Singapore is also a good country that I would like to go. Provided that you don't screw up. I mean, if you've been trading well, there's a high chance that you won't get it there, right? Now, in a way, just put it this way, if you are serious, you will find a way for yourself to do it, okay? And want to do it as well, for our side, we only have 5 more accounts left, okay? I don't have $2,000 for every single one. I don't have much capital on my side to contribute to you guys already. Right now, we only have 5 more account, 5 more VIP slot. Okay, so for those that if part of VIP, you think that you don't want to take out this $2,000, you think that you can share it with other people, let me know, so that at least I can free up a few more slots, this $2,000 at least for other people that really need to start to trade with this money. Because what I really want is to help people to get started in trading, and this is only for serious trader. Okay, now if you are part of VIP, just to let you know, tomorrow the link was sent to you at 7:30 p.m. and we'll talk about trading behavior report, some of the Q&A that you have in question. You ask me tomorrow, some of the MT4 setup, robot setup, workshop recording in the membership website. You can submit your trade history to my team, and my team will generate the behavior report for you. Okay, and then we will have time to talk about trading co-pilots. Now, if you have problem, you still don't know how to access your VIP, you still haven't accessed your recordings as part of the VIP, talk to my team, right? The record